Hello. Hello. Howdy. Good day, mate. Top of the morning, do ya? Ni hao. And other various greetings. Oh, let's turn it off. We can listen to music for a little bit longer. How's everyone doing? Good morning, afternoon, and or evening, gamers, and thamers. Hope you're all doing well. What's up, Jen? What's up, Voice of Dog? What's up, Coco Jam? What's up, Elf Rear? Imprisonment. Good to see you. Dominic. Glad you're excited for sports. What's up, Crowscape? Aloha. Aloha. You gotta yell one out there so you make sure that the streamer hears it. I understand that. Yo, what's up, Marissa? And Jimpu as well. And the kindest weapon. I cannot believe it.
Or 20, good buddy.
That's illegal. No, you're illegal. 428 to you too, good buddy. I hope you're all doing well. I've done a lot of overhauling on my stream today. I decided I am heckin' fed up with the sound alerts not working. So I started from scratch. Started from complete scratch. Cleaned up everything, labeled everything appropriately, did a little bit of a spring cleaning, except I'm about a year behind, literally at this point. But it seems like everything is working now. What I think the problem was that we were having this past week was that I think I had too many items colliding and trying to fight for the same programs. And so one would catch a program and says that program's captured, and then the other functions would say, well, we can't capture that program because the one's already captured it. And like this scene over here that I might have created its own sound thing. So I just made it universal. Everything should basically be good. But in all of my past wisdom, I forgot to actually test if the recording is actually being done appropriately. So to make sure that Voice of Dog does not hit me with a Yowie stick, I'm going to make sure that the recording is working appropriately. So give me like half a minute here. I'm going to stop the recording. I'm going to go into the files, make sure that it's only... Actually, let me just start a recording right now, just so I don't have to seek around for it. Go back to the campaign here. Game audio should be off. Turn game audio on. I'm going to keep the music on for you all, because if everything's right, it should only capture the game audio. So I'm just throwing everything at the wall right now, just to make sure that everything's good. All right, stop the recording real quickly here. Go to my files. Let's see. Pyre recordings. All right. And my latest recording down here should be here. All right. Now I'm going to turn down this music really quickly here for a bit. Okay, so that's silent. Nice. Okay. Okay, sorry, I'm watching in silence here. Perfect. Okay, it is working perfectly. Once again, Ryudo does it. Makes the perfect stream for all of 5 seconds. Excellent. We're doing work out here. Hell yeah, I love to see it. And I love to see all y'all excited for the end of Pyre. Oh, everything's good. Oh, I love it when a plan comes together. That is so great. All right, so we can go back to Pyre Land here in a second. Just gotta get my quills in the square for a bit here. I wouldn't say I'm going above and beyond. You've had to deal with me streaming this game and give you the shittiest recordings of all time. But I appreciate you doing that. I appreciate you dealing with my dealings all the same. I'm just happy that you asked me on. This was a great and amazing quote-unquote excuse to play Pyre. This game has been absolutely wonderful the entire time. I love this game. Yeah, unload the ones that are active. Yeah, exactly, Proscape. Unload the ones, well, I guess they're technically all active, but because I keep switching them around and switching up their uses depending on what scene I was using, I cloned a lot of them as a result, because I was like, well, why isn't this working? Maybe I just didn't set it up right. I set up a new one, and then it starts working, and then I leave that one on its own, and then when I go back to a prior scene, then that one will never work because the other one is taking priority, 95% of the time. And it's just a chance-based thing as far as I can tell. So sometimes certain things would capture, sometimes certain things wouldn't capture, and I would have to I was thinking it was just a restarting problem, but I think it was just I had too much shit. So that should be fixed up and ready to go. I might as well just hop into here really quickly here, because I'm going to need to do a practice game as I usually do. Basically, yep. You're like, yep, been there, done that, know how it goes, Chief. Thank you for understanding. But to answer your question belatedly, Marissa, I'm doing well. I hope you and everyone else is also doing well on this Thursday and or Friday. It's the end of Pyre. And then Voice of Dog can finally finish the Visual Novel Sports Club LP. I was so ahead, and then I sat on my laurels. And then the moment I sat on my laurels, I'm like, I sat on my laurels. And it was really embarrassing. But we're good to go. Yo, what's up, Coco? How you doing? You back with a snack? Maybe the real snack was all the empresses we met along the way. I'm glad that you're all cozied in for the ending of Pyre. Watch, it's gonna be like 15 minutes. I'm like, God damn it. I have no idea what to expect from this last run of Pyre. It could be very short. I'm not sure. It'll be very funny if it's 30 minutes. I'm like, well, I guess we're playing World of Horror again. You have to deal with my bullshit. Alright, anyway. Have that campaign mode, the False Solium. We probably got a little bit of story to recap on, but then I'll need to do a couple practice runs just to remember how to, move my bones and bits in this game, and then we'll get going with the main story. Well, I'm sure we'll have a little bit of story leading up into this. Hopefully the volume is good as well. But let me know if it's not. And I know this is like the first time a lot of you have seen Pyre as well, so you have to deal with my bullshit voice acting. Some of you ain't ready for this bullshit. That makes me happy. Back at the Black Wagon, after the outcome of the liberation rites against the Essence. This night has shown us little favor. We'll have to do better than this. Although you did not succeed in liberating Bay, there is some consolation. The rite shall continue, and, before long, you shall have another chance. Our plan approaches a key turning point. Let us ensure that it comes to fruition, not only for ourselves, here, but for our companions and our loved ones in the Commonwealth. But we have little time for now for reflection into this. Look yonder, reader. The stars demand we go already. Let us help us usher in the end of all this. You're right. You're so right, bestie. So true, Oomphy. Yo, also, what's up, Meta Regrets? How you doing? It's like a weird room. I can't believe I haven't seen a crossover fan over Charles Barkley's Sun Up and Jam. Yeah, what the fuck? Why has that not been? All right. Maybe that's a great excuse to give Dub some money. Some money that I don't necessarily have, but I'll find a way. Yeah, what's up, Meta Regrets? What's up, Green Intern, as well? Hopefully you're having a good one. Good to see you both. Such good BS, though. Thank you. I'm glad it's good BS. You know, a polished turd, if you will. You turn your attention to the glimmer of the stars. The current rate of disappearance, just another liberation rite, shall be coming very soon. For a week game. Oh, so, okay, I knew there was a Charles Barkley game that dropped a few weeks ago. And I think it was 2, but I didn't know that was actually a fan game. I just assumed that, oh, someone made it, and that is what they were planning on. Unless we're talking about 2 completely different things, in which case, what the fuck? Why is this all coming to fruition in, like, one fell swoop? I need to play that game, like that, I guess that series through again. The few remaining stars will shine for you. Find your way among them. Alright, oh, cool. We got the Ores. We got the Triesta. I guess we got all those 3. Okay. Alright, full fair spinner. How's this looking? How's our... Nice, 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 nice. Probability of success is 9. Nice, nice, nice. If we adjust that a single or more point percentage up or down, the plan failed. In my eyes, personally. Hold on, let me get a screenshot of that. The probability it says it doesn't get any better or worse than this. All right, so who do we got to worry about here? The dog. It's fine. It's actually not that big of a deal. Accusers suck, so it's not that big of a deal. The Pyre Hearts, these are pretty easy. I usually don't have too much problem with them. The Tempers I usually try to avoid, I feel like, and the Withdraw I feel like I avoid. This is a site I really need to fucking avoid. They kick my ass every time. Yeah, stay low tier if you can. That'd be great. Yeah, that's marked up on that because I kind of dropped the ball on them, and no one likes Chastity. No one likes Chastity. All right, so the Triesta. I like never fight the Triesta, like ever, ever, ever. Maybe I should take the Auras down a notch while I can. Fuck that! Fuck that! Fuck them dogs! I cannot deal with them! Alright. I guess, since I never do the Tempers, like, you can see my record against them is 1-0. I literally one and done them. Yeah, I'll just run over there. That's fine. Alright, let's move. Now the stars bid you to return to the nest of Triesta, where you shall stand against the Tempers once again. It's been like 7 months. I don't know what these seasons are supposed to be, but being able to avoid your worst matchups is the most sporting thing I can think of all time. Your adversary, Ignarius, likely knows the cycle of rites is drawing to a close. His last remaining chance to earn the favor of the scribes and then regain his freedom likely hinges on the outcome of this next rite. The cycle of the rites is soon to end. The exiles of the downside striving to be free. Your adversaries, your companions, and even you yourself are running out of time. Hold on, let me in the carriage. I gotta remember how to ball. There we go. All right. Let me get a practice right. Yes, let's go without delay. My Beyonders do so. Please, I need the orb. Anytime the orb is not on screen, everyone should be asking, hey, where's Ryuta's orb? Or Ruta's orb, I guess, in this case. Give me a team at this point. She's like effectively capped. I mean, I guess at this point, effectively everyone is capped. Actually, I probably should play you. It has been a bit, and I gotta be better about you. All right, yeah. Give me the funny little bird real quickly here. Grab the orb when you're ready. I will never grab the orb. All right. So just holding my shift down. Okay. That's your movement, flight. Stop that. I'm trying to see what I'm doing. Game. You implode like this. I can shift to cancel, right? Okay, but at least be vulnerable for a little bit. Okay. Fly a pretty good margin, and then I should be able to also... Oh, mine's bigger? That's crazy. All right, and I should be able to ideally set this up like this. So I can use that. Gotta remember that. Keep that in mind. All right. And then I gotta get used to my timing jump there. There we go. Like, cause she fucking balls when she gets her run. Ah, I was gonna see if I could do it. I was gonna see if I could. Oh, right, false step. He has a special one. I forgot about that. That's fair. That's fair. What? I disagree. Okay, you can't push through the wall. But I'm gonna do this real quick. Jump over that. Just ball it in. Oh, you can't even throw that far. Fuck it, just ball it in. Just ball it in at that point. That's 32 damage. I should probably always try to go for that if I can. Okay, it's fine. Just keep putting it up for her. There we go. All right, so that's good spacing about. Gotcha, gotcha. Yo, what's up, Amber? How you doing? Oh, wow. Oh, I did not have enough juice. I did not have enough juice to get myself over there with a big aura. I mistimed that. I had the right idea, just not the right concept. Okay. You can't go through walls, I didn't believe. You use celestial spike to get into there, and then just throw it in if you're gonna let me, I guess. I mean, if you're just gonna let me, I'll just throw it in. Of course, most computers won't let me do that, but alright. I'm gonna go the mini-mat route of exploding myself over and over. There we go. Alright, my spacing for base jumps are a little bit better. I just gotta not panic when I'm on the defense. Top 10 things that will happen. Panicking on the defense, and panicking on the defense. But if real sports teams have issues with this, you know, I'm just trying to give the same tension back to everything else. You know, I'm not trying to come out here like WWE superstar Goldberg winning every single match. I just really want to make sure the tension is just right for the people at home. As the most electrifying man in esports. All right, let's get my ass out of here. It's time to fly.
John Madden.
Yo, that's right. We got to call John Madden. We got to get a replay on that one, and we need some cool markers on the board showing all the cool actions I did, like jump into the enemy when they weren't moving. That was a good one. Yo, what up, T-Jab? What up, Side Joe? How you both doing? Good to see y'all. What's going on, family? Happy Thursday to ya. At dawn, your companions are prepared to depart. Everyone is silent. Your travels are to take you back to the Nesta Triesta, but soon after, the stars shall draw you here again. All right, let's do it. Cool shit, bro. Woo! All right, now we're going out here. What game we looking at? This is Pyre. This is Pyre. Did I not set up Pyre? I probably didn't actually. No, I set up Pyre. Good job, me. Okay. I just had to make sure. Like, did I not set that up on the game selection? I did. I'm good. I did it. All right. Here we are. Actually, let me go talk with another random team real quickly here. I'm just curious to see what they think.
Yeah, you disbelieve in the river of Yeshua. You defeated users. You defeated us. Defeated. Now you flaunt across the skies. Beware, you smocks, the designs of the ritual. You cannot comprehend the tales which shall come to you in time.
Nothing to say about, you know, our world effectively exploding? No? All right, I'll see you later. Because no worries. It just scared me personally. It scared me personally. Like, I'll answer the question anytime, but I said like, ah, shit, did I set that up? Fuck. I was trying to do too many things before I got started. Let's see. So, teaser success, you might some value here, and in this spot, you should be able to pursue your vocations. I don't know there's many vocations to even pursue left at this point, and I'm still broke. Still broke. But yeah, it's a visual novel / sports game by the makers of, I guess, most well-known Hades, but also Bastion and Transistor. Taking a lot of the mechanics that they use in those games and put them into a sports visual novel game. And it's very good. And this has all been like recording as part of the Visual Novel Sports Club, which is a cool thing that Voice of Dog has been creating the entire time. No, Sports Club. I think that still works. Please tell me that still works. Okay, good. please tell me I still have that going. That'd be great. All right, let's see if Tizo is right. Didn't know it was a sports game. I mean, I guess technically neither did I, but also I barely knew about any other game that was not Hades from this team as well. So I'm kind of right there with you. They feel good and negative, like world destruction. Yeah, but they were focusing on world destruction from the beginning. Now something bigger than them is destructing the world. It's not their fault. And they're taking credit for it. It's bullshit. What's up, Fizz? How you doing? You and Tizo spend much of the rest of the day searching through the stifling vapors of High Wing Cove, until at last you find something of value. So it would seem, at least. Neither you nor Tizo can tell exactly what it is, for the object lies beyond your grasp. You consider your methods to retrieve it. Work with Tizo to retrieve the object you found. Make time to retrieve the item. Doing so, you give it time you spend on vocations such as studying or mentoring. Oh, I mean, let's go for it. I'm broke. After toiling away together for some time, at last, you find the object that you sought within your grasp. You and Tizo take a moment to examine it. Molten glass! For my molten ass. I think it's broken. Yeah, I don't know why I did that. Because it's not intentionally supposed to be a link either, I guess, but it just put it all together into one fell swoop. It's fine. Yeah, you can click on Voice of Dog's name. So that should at least be okay. This will be the last time I use it anyway, so I'm like, oh, I'm going to be lazy about it. All right. Tizo, what's wrong? What's on your mind? But I appreciate you calling it out, Amber, like 100%. Tizo seems to be in the midst of a conversation with the lone minstrel. As you approach the two of them, the little imp appears perturbed about something.
And above all, he was very, very loyal. Fiercely so, in fact. All throughout the land knew better than to underestimate him, in spite of his little stature. That in respect, Tizo, and many others, I might add, your great-grandfather was very much like you.
Tizo seems to be asking the lone minstrel to confirm he is not playing some sort of prank.
I am being serious. Have you known me to be of the jesting sort?
Tizo seems to be admitting the lone minstrel has always been sincere with him. The lone minstrel has terrible jokes. Only played Bashes so far. Oh, you never actually touched Hades, huh? I'm working backwards basically at this point. I've touched Hades, or I played Hades, and then I'm like, Pyre is my second Supergiant game.
Just so. Then, please do not denigrate yourself, for you are not only his heir, but you are my remaining link to him, and thus to all eight. And, more importantly, you are my friend.
Aww, Tizo is grateful to the lone minstrel for his kind words, and considers him a friend as well.
The Night Wings need you now, more so than ever.
Then the lone minstrel turns to you.
Is that not so, Rita?
Yeah. But Nightwing is just greater than any given member of the group. Tizo is not only an important part of the group, he seems to need a boost of confidence. I mean, Tizo is the most important part of the group. That's why I haven't sent him up yet. You concur with the lone minstrel's assessment of Tizo. As the most remarkable and irreplaceable member of the group, he is an extraordinary imp indeed. At this, Tizo rushes up to you and gives you an imp hug. Tizo! I love you, buddy! I love you! Oh gosh. Yeah. It's like basically like, yeah, we all follow Voice of Dog, the Voice of Dog. And I mean, if you're not, hey, there's a really cool club I'm gonna tell you about. It's called the Following the Voice of Dog Club. It's a great club. If you want to see some hella good JRPGs, but also see some cool action games like Neo 2, it's the place to be. And it's not like, oh, this is gonna be the most hardcore, try-hard Neo 2 play you've ever seen. No, I'm laughing my ass off. I'm like, God, even, you know what? Seeing Voice of Dog play Neo 2 makes me feel like that. Maybe I should give Neo 2 a try. Maybe I'm holding myself up to too high of standards of gaming when I could just be goofing and gaffing and having fun. And Sekiro. Yeah. Yeah, but you beat Sekiro, so it doesn't count anymore. You're good now. At this, Tizo rushes me and gives you a nip hug. Tizo is grateful to your kindness and for your support of him. Tizo bounds off happily as Lone Minstrel looks on.
And there he goes. Thank you indeed, Rita. Tizo sometimes loses sight of all that makes him special. A quality of uncharacteristic of his kind, but not so much uncommon amongst yours. Once there was a time when he was the imp, the sole imp, able to conduct the rites. Since then, however, other Trimovates have found imps with the capacity for it. They make for useful allies, no? More than willing to conduct the rites, whilst having no desire to leave this place. Although little Tizo does have dreams of visiting the Commonwealth. In any case, I am certain he shall continue to serve the Nightwings faithfully.
The lone minstrel bows his head on the way out, bidding you a good rest for the rest of the afternoon. One plus hope for Tizo. Love that. Yeah, you and Indestructible Cat's runs of Neo 2 have been absolutely awesome. Every time I've been able to catch it, it's been super, super entertaining. Alright, I'm just able to drink that at any time. Don't worry, that'll be me in 2 weeks anyway. Shouts to MagFest. That should be a good time. First level is the hardest? I can see that. I mean, it's meant to kind of sell itself as like a hardcore game, right? Alright, let's go. Open chat 2 for a third. If I can get the game working, I'd probably be down, actually. But I really want to play Transistor as well, mostly because I know the OST is like mega, mega good. Probably my favorite of all the, I mean, just in the shape of listening to them, it's my favorite of all the Supergiant OSTs. Obviously, I'm pretty sure I read like the OST is part of the story, so it's really good in that regard. But I want to play Transistor next if I choose to play one next. Anything I need to check out? No, I don't believe so. I think I've seen a game. Typically, Jodariel is always amongst the first to start making preparations for the rites, just as soon as you arrive amid such places as the strange outcroppings of the Nesta Triesta. This time, however, she does not assist the others. She has not even donned the raiments. Your concern is noted, Rita, but it is misplaced. It is only that the one we are to face this time, Ignatius. We denied his liberty before. It seems almost cruel to set him back further back. How absurd that I should even care. It is simply that I seldom see those with features similar to mine. Those who have survived here long enough to earn their horns. I shall go now to prepare. Soon, it is nightfall, and the stars begin to shine. Story touched me personally. Ooh. I can't ask. I can only say ooh because I'm like I can't really ask because I just need to play the game. I'm sure. But it's like damn it. I can just go ooh. I can't say shit. There's so many games I need to play. A lot of them like visual novels and longer RPGs. Like I still want to play Paradise Killer, for example, based on like I should say there's games I want to play based on the OSTs, and they're all really fucking long. Gonna heckle for chat. You'll never heckle me because I'm not gonna make any mistakes whatsoever. I'll never make a mistake. I've never made a mistake in the entirety of all sports time.
Reader, it seems the stars once more have mustered wherewithal to usher in the rites.
Right.
The sky grows dimmer by the day. An age is ending.
Age is ending.
Surely you must know by now that you shall never all be free. Yet still you struggle to fulfill some senseless plan. But I digress, of course. Some of us still honor the tradition. Some of us hold dear the teachings of the scribes.
Me from the ground level, him yelling down at me, stop making fun of me, reader. It's enemy, reader, stop that. Don't copy everything I say, Rita. Don't copy everything I say, reader. Stop that. Don't make me come down there. You wouldn't, you coward. Fuck you. Come fuck me yourself, moron.
Hey, well done, curly horns. Surprised I didn't let you on already. Not that I'm complaining. I was hoping I'd run into you again. See, when you've been stuck here for, about 14 years, not that I'm counting or anything, you gain some appreciation for the simple stuff, you know? Bit of a cool breeze, salt meal. Anyway, it's good to see you in one piece is all. Dodoria moves her mask and stares at him. Why are you doing this? We have a right to conduct. Yeah, well, I've conducted a lot of rights, you know. But a lot of good is done for me. Yet, here you are again. Yeah. Anyway, I guess we better get things started. Our kind. We've got a reputation to uphold. Dario watches him for several moments and then rejoins the group. He has a crush. Don't worry, I also wish that Dario would crush me too. I mean, what? Our adversary, Ignarius. His heart is not in this. We should be able to prevail against him without difficulty. Damn, I guess speaking of crushing people, there we go. Oh, we have to get a bio update for Ignarius as well. Can we read it from here? No, it doesn't seem like we can. Okay. Doesn't seem so. He'll never be ballin'. Jumps across the court. Oh, shit! I didn't know. He illegally imported some Air Jordans. Why do we even have an Air Jordan in this in this parallel universe? All right. Let's see. All right. I mean, this is just the killer option, obviously. Bertrude's always a good option. She's just fucking good. Hey, hey, your choice to suck my... Okay, anyways. I don't want to do this. Let's go for a good attacker on the front, I guess. Or just good defense in the front. God, poor Dario. She's just clearly capped out. Yeah, I guess you'd probably get Bertrude a little bit more experience.
Bertrude.
Hell yeah, it is time for sports. You have missed 0% of sports so far. So you are popping at just the right time. What up, Grums? How you doing? Welcome to Hell Stage. Hell Stage? What the hell? Thought we already were in Hell. Alright. Oh, she's Bay.
Tedious?
And we'll get T-Zone there. I'm sure I'm going to regret my very floppy team.
Very well.
T-Zone seems to wish to one day have horns just like those of Ignarius. Yo, bro, cool horns.
Bring on the Nightwings. Let's see if you beat me again.
Yo, what's up, Sachiko? How you doing? How about the sports? Ah! Oh, no. Oh, no.
The orb.
The orb! Nice.
Already does your adversary's flame
Taking
begin
tips
to flicker.
from the other cool folks. But what's going on, y'all? How you doing? Ah. Oh, wait. Yeah, I forgot you have to fit it. Ah!
Glorious.
That was in 5 seconds. Oh, taunt and then fucking go for it? That's great.
Ferocity.
Fuck it. We're just going in, I guess, at this point. We're just going in. Wait, yo, how you doing, Grums? How you doing, Shachiko? What's going on? Oh, man, I haven't even used Bay yet. I could probably just use her. I was wrong. I was wrong. Oh, fuck. I fell into hell. I fell into hell. Ugh. Good play. Good play, Tizo. Completely intentional. Absolutely meant to do that. No problem there. All right.
You Nightwings. You've been practicing, ain't ya? And what about you, Iggy? You're just a washed-up old goat. You're through. How long you gonna keep at this? Getting weaker and weaker. Worse and worse, huh? Come on then, Nightwings. Finish it already, will ya? The sooner we wrap this up, the sooner we can all catch some shut-eye and put an end to the damn day.
Yeah, practicing, that's cheating. The era of fighting games where practicing was cheating. Oh, I'm sick with it.
In the name of Solium.
Wait, that's 45 gold. I should probably give you that, honestly.
No more than a lick of flame remains.
I'm stuck. Ah! Tizo's dead! Tizo's dead! Oh, I'm kind of sick with it sometimes. Uh-oh, I'm just gonna be sick with it here in a second. No! It remained active. It remained active. I didn't know I could actually qualify by like that, so that's great. Has to get shut eye. Fucking watching Tizo get murdered and does nothing about it. All right, fuck it. I'm not gonna try. I put myself in a bad situation.
Again. May their next adversaries fare a little better.
All right, that worked out.
Let's end this night's proceedings.
Well, Curly Horns, what I can tell you. Guess you Nightwings still got a spring in your step. You could have failed. Why did you hold back? You really want to know there, huh? Indulge me. Sure. You free tomorrow night? Dodara scoffs at this. She dons her mask. Then she turns and walks away from him without another word. Ignarius simply stands there and stares. Damn.
The rights do tend to teach.
He got one slam dunk. Unfortunately, it wasn't on Jodariel. Oh, yeah. Is that a?
So you're saying there's a chance?
Waits outside of the giant unicorn tomorrow.
Oh boy, can't wait for my first date in 14 years.
Now take your sordid business someplace else.
Oh. Someone's there. Sneaking around. Show yourself already.
She stands there for a moment, saying nothing, then... This is a mistake. She leaves him just as soon as she arrived.
Hey, hold up. Corleones, wait. Wait.
She keeps him waiting there. Ignarius just shakes his head, and he keeps waiting, for there's little else for him to do. There, in the downside. He keeps waiting. But not for very long! Not for very long. Aww. Yeah, I mean, can you really blame him? Like, what else is he gonna do? Who else is he going to date? There's literally no one better than Jordariel in hell right now. I know I am so close to enlightenment. It's so funny. That's like a sneeze away. Alright, inside the wagon, after defeating the Tempers, Bay is discussing aspects of the outcome with the others when the lone minstrel seeks you out. Pardon the interruption, Rita. Though I need to ask a moment of your time. While the night is clear, enough for you to see, please, come outside to have a look. Perhaps the news of your next destination may further stir the hearts of your companions. I don't want to go outside. It's wet. I'm already like 400% water. Now I'm just like 500% water. Among what stars yet remain shining in the night, one of them now burns as bright as you have ever seen. Oh damn. Bae. Yeah, she's a bae. I mean, she's not the best pick though. She's there, but she is sure as hell not the best pick. I don't think she's even legal, honestly. I don't know her age, but I don't think she's even legal. So I would say she's a significantly worser pick. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, facing the dogs. The old dog, not Barker. Thank God, not Barker. Ooh, that would be bad. Is this a final game? I think it's around the final game. I mean, I know this is going to be the finale, but I don't know what all goes into the finale. So, no spoilers as well. This is still my first playthrough, and I wish to be surprised and or cry at the end, if possible. Oh, he's commenting on the name. Oh. I thought you were saying Bay is a catch down in hell. Yeah, you can name her like a bunch of different things. I think it literally goes like damn near through like the entire alphabet and AE at the end of it. So you can name her like a variety of things. And I thought Bay was the funniest. Of course, I named her like 2 years ago. Now I'm thinking about it when everyone was saying Bay. So it seems old hat now, doesn't it? It's like, no. I started this playthrough like 2 years ago for the recordings. It just took a while to get here. Bay or Fam. She would be Fam now. They would change it. All right. Well, let's do it. Let's do it.
Será Temperus.
The cycle turns even more quickly now, until such a time it shall shudder to halt.
To a halt, excuse me. He makes a sound, then almost like a laugh.
I forget myself, reader. I should not say such things. The scribes, they would say that one should ought to focus on the path in front of them. When we set forth to walk a long and labored path, it could be all too much. If we stand back and look upon it as a whole, we may well decide to turn around. But if we begin to walk while casting down our gaze, and whilst resisting the urge to look too far ahead, we may make steady, careful progress. Soon enough, we may arrive where we endeavored.
As the voice, whatever you pick, it's actually kind of nice that they're so thorough on like a lot of the voice lines in their games, it seems like. I mean, comparing this and Hades, like, wow, there's a lot of just slight adjustments to voice lines that you have to make, and like, you have to record a bunch of fucking lines. The lone minstrel bids you a good evening. You had best retire for the night, for when first daylight comes, it shall be time again to take the disguise. Alright, what's up? Jodar has seemed more reserved than usual since her confrontation with Ignarius and the Templars. Nonetheless, he addresses you.
Tell me something, Rita. Back from where you came from, did you have someone you considered close?
Downside is not important. However brief, the memory of that relationship is something you will always bear. There was no one. Your friends? Oh shit, are we actually doing it? The real Pyre was the friends I made along the way. You tell Jordario that nobody close enough to be worth mentioning back in the Commonwealth. She shows no reaction to this, but you can tell that she is listening. Yeah, that's a lot of recording music a bunch of times too. Yeah, true. Here's your chance. Yeah, Jordario, you free tonight? I just swoosh in front of Ignarius. He's like, damn, I don't know what I expected.
I see. I led a solitary life as well, though for a time I had someone. It is something which did not end well, but there were times.
Trails off.
We had our times.
She looks up at you then.
That Ignarius, he's a base fool. We have not a thing in common, set a set of horns. Yet here I am, drawing comparisons with how I felt at times back in the Commonwealth while speaking to you of him. I'm a little old to be having such thoughts, Rita, especially in such a place as this. Thank you for your time. Do not reveal this to the others. It is a trifling matter, and not to be of anyone's concern, especially not mine.
John makes it evident that she has nothing more to say about this. Tell her Ignarius seems alright. Tell her Ignarius seems like trouble. Tell her that you care for her. And tell her goodbye. Later! Damn, can I just straight up? I mean, hey, fuck it. Are you talking to weirdos in the item shop again? Not yet. We haven't seen Falcon Ron yet, honestly, in this run. I mean, we'll probably see him soon, but we haven't seen him yet. But also, what's up, Nana? How you doing? I do be romancing demons, it looks like. You admit, not without some degree of difficulty, that you have grown to care for her yourself. You understand full well how Ignarius must feel. You knew from the first that you had never met anyone like her, but you could have not surmised the degree to which this had turned out to be true. Jordario says nothing at first.
Brave of you to say. Such flattery. How brave of you to say. Why would you say something so brave and yet so controversial? In turn, and as of this conversation demonstrates, I have come to value your kinship. But we shall have to draw a boundary there, for a variety of reasons.
Yeah, it would be a pain in the ass to ride in. I don't blame you. It would be a complete pain in the ass for the riders to put in there.
I know I am not being delicate, but you and I both understand, I think, how feelings operate. Please, forgive me mine. I care for you, and I am grateful that you care for me.
She departs with a nod. You sense her mood has grown darker for the moment, not because of anything you said, but because of how she knows she made you feel. You know what? It be like that. Me and Ignarius are gonna just grab drinks at the end of the day. Oh, you have a plus R tournament. Oh, good luck, good luck. If I'm still live after you play in the tournament, let me know how it goes. I would love to hear an update from Chef Nana. Is the chef cooking tonight? Or nah? Nah. All right, everyone, turn down your applause. I know that was an amazing joke. You're gonna have to just calm down. Take your hands away from clapping violently. It's time to do sports real quick here. Now, good rebound. Yeah. Oh, I got shrooms in here. Nice. Dude, tough running for in most need of a hug. Yeah, but she will not. She's not accepting hugs. Just as an artist should never accept, you know, being paid in exposure. Well, will never accept, you know, being paid in hugs either. Unfortunate for her. But you know what's fortunate for me? The really cool golfers coming through here. Love the. Well, I can't really see them because, you know, I have a full screen and I'm doing a recording right now for the Visual Novel Sports Club. But nonetheless, I'm happy to have you all here. Yeah, motherfucker! All right, I mean, you want to fucking go? You want to fucking go? You want to fucking... Right? All right. All right. Taking the shirt off. We're fucking going. You want to throw down in the air in front of my air rating friends? How dare you? I'm gonna look inside the ship and it's gonna be AV Answer. She'll be flying around. Like, how dare you? How dare you embarrass me on my own stream? Yeah, what's up, AV Answer? Thank you for your community and with mine. All heavy jokes aside, hopefully your game went well today. What were you up to today? Anyway, I kind of peeked in. I'm like, I have no idea what this is, but your dying meter was 0, so you seem like you were doing great. Let me give a quick shout out to you while I have a little bit of a free hand here. And also, what's up, Nene? How you doing? You have arrived for the... Oh, someone else gave it. Cool. It was while I was yelling and hooting and hollering. Let me unpause that, make sure I don't lose anything. There we go. But yes, this game is Pyre, which is a visual novel crossed with a sports game, all into one very good storytelling package. But I am at the very end of it. It's a game by the same makers of Hades, which is Supergiant Games. But the reason I'm kind of pausing here for a bit here is because I'm at the very, very end of the game. So if you have any desire to play the game, I love you, but I would recommend you backdash for a little bit here because I don't want any spoilers to come your way or anything like that. So, but that said, otherwise, please hang out. We'd love to have more Pyre likers in the chat here because I'm excited for the end of this game here. The end of sports. That's right, Heretic. The end of sports. The impending GG. I mean, I could just lose. I could just lose. But yeah, no worries. Yo, take care of yourself, Nene. Beyond Steel Sky. A continuation of the 1994 Beneath the Steel Sky. Oh, that's good. That's good. Unless the two steels are not supposed to be two different ones. I'm like, that's great. I like that name a lot. But yeah, okay. So it was an adventure game. So hence I didn't really get much. What the hell's going on here? Very well. But that's awesome, actually. It's kind of crazy how far point-and-click adventures still seem to pervade the gaming sphere for a lot longer than I think myself, but probably others gave it credit for, too. Again, there are so many substantial stories. Yeah, you can get to the end without winning a single match, I believe. Yeah, I'm going to kind of fuck around next time I play through this game and see kind of what the different outcomes are, so that I can kind of, you know, blast through it. I don't have to really stop for anything or anything of the sort. So I'm super excited for that. All right. Your wagon reels from the impact of some sort by some sort of massive object slamming into it mid-flight. Oh, Sorlek. False night wings. Orlek calls down to all of you from the top of his wagon. Again, you seek to climb the cursed mountain beneath us. Again, you seek to take my rightful place. I should send you crashing down to it, that you might fall as I have. Stares down at all of you. But I shall not. Rather, we shall meet upon the summit, ere the last cycle of the rites is ended. Until then. Motherfucker came to do a hit and run, trash talk, and then leave before the underworld cops can write him for a ticket. It's bullshit. All right, I'll see you in hell. All right, what do we have here? Virtue will gain favor, and Volfer will gain favor. I think I just got to put it to Virtue, honestly. Virtue needs more juice. Stasis Bone Totem. I think that's the one my friend told me about. He was like really excited about it coming out. And I think that was the one, if I remember correctly. There was like another, and I think there was another one too. that was coming out that was getting a little bit of hype as well. I'm not great at point and click games. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty bad at them, but I do still enjoy them whenever it hooks me, at least. Everything personnel kid. But yeah, good luck, Nana. Good luck.
Yeah, later, loser. Damn, get back. Oh, damn, he's good.
All right, you make a landing on the sacred Mount Alodiel. I guess I should probably be saying that right after, playing this game for 24 hours. After your encounter with Orlek spoke the truth. Orlek spoke the truth. He has the right to gain the summit. When the time comes, Celeste shall deem him worthy and shall let him pass. While he has transgressed against the rights, he also has been already anointed and prevailed. Nothing is written in the book on this, and liberty ought to already be his. For the time, it seems that he has not yet traveled to the summit. Perhaps he is still making preparations with his fellow exiles. When exactly Orlek intends to make good on his promise, he did not make clear. For now, you are to confront Dalbert and the Fate upon the summit. But first, you may prepare. Alright. Yeah, no Ron still. I guess he's donezo. He's taking a break. Or I guess he might be at the summit, actually. That makes sense. Fighting him time. Yeah, puzzles, stories, and off the hell dose of humor is a pretty strong combination. It's true. It just... Damn, I get stuck sometimes. And by sometimes, I mean all the goddamn time. That's why I appreciate the new Monkey Island so much, because it's like, cool. Here's a very, very thick hint system, so you don't have to stay stuck for... You can stay stuck for as long as you want to. Later that afternoon, you accompany Birdtree through a narrow passageways of Temple Cistern to the monument of Under King Ores.
We do not fear ye ancient gods. Ye who cannot even keep the stars illuminated in the dark. We do not fear what is to come. We do not fear for our companions, and we do not fear for our adversaries. We do not fear the Commonwealth, or fear for it, and we do not fear for us.
You return to the wagon after she's finished paying her respects. The summon awaits, but first, there's some time to continue practicing your vocations. Alright, you got 3 glory. Nice. Alright, forge for resources and mentor a companion. I don't think... Oh, I can't remember. Is mentoring companion actual EXP, or is mentoring companion green EXP? Remind me real quick. Anyone who knows, but also very heavily just looking at voice of dog.
Extremely disgusted announcer voice, Tizo.
Thank you for the 100 Tizos. Any form of Tizo is happily accepted here, and I will happily take 100 of them as well. Thank you so much, Freestyle Kung Fu. Greatly appreciate it. What's going on? Good to see you. Actual. All right. I just want to close out that one experience. I just want to close out like the last little bit of experience here. That's so annoying. Let's see. Yeah. I mean, it would be great if Bay also reached whatchamacallit? Whatever, but I just really this is fucking annoying me. I can't go into one of the final matches of this entire thing with this little knob of butter left over on the stick. Yeah, in the enlightenment point. Tizo is more than pleased to hear your tome of the rites. You and Tizo go over what you know of the celestial landmarks that you have been to, and how their properties impact the night wings and the rites. You can tell he knows many of them well by now. I sure didn't squander those 1,000 points or anything like that. I sure didn't pull an Oregon Trail where I hunted like 5 buffalo, but I can only carry back 200 pounds of meat. A hidden power, a terrible, unbridled fury seems to have awakened within Tizo. Oh no, he's very enthusiastic about it. Let's see. If Bam Tizo drops an improved moon sign, then boost the ally's speed and stamina. Okay. His adversary turns into a fast moving howler or back. Okay. Because he run towards much faster than normal. And banish in a much wider area. Okay. I'm not doing great. I'm not gonna lie, I'm still not doing great with that, honestly. But, I mean, exploding Tizo is still not really great, so I should just... I mean, I guess it gives me more reason to use it, because it's like, if I get through it, then at the very least, I will have a speed boost as well, so I should always grab it, even if it only goes, like, midfield. Tizo actually rather enjoys the time he gets to spin at each celestial landmark. Alright, there we go. There's a lot of them. Unavowed. Damn, I guess there is, like, a lot, like, kind of in the underwings. I just feel like it was really popular for a time, and then, I mean, I guess maybe I feel a lot of them for what little I was playing, either. Alright, we got the enlightenment point. My need for completion. It's like, I'm already there, I might as well just finish it off. Alright, Chaos Ball is here. Uh-oh. A messenger imp tracks you down in the solemn beauty of Mount Aliadel to bring you news and rumors from the other side. This report's subject is Tamitha, the blood sister Pamitha, and stoic leader of the Essence. She was liberated at the fall of Solium, her transgressions all forgiven upon her return. And yet, old enmities remain, in spite of the Commonwealth tradition, or because of them, Tamitha found herself held up in many rounds of questioning, each less formal than the last. All concerned the movements of her sisters in the High Wing remnants. Refusing to cooperate, Tamitha demanded safe passage to her native lands, yet remains detained. She holds that her own blood sister must have thwarted her once more. Meanwhile, the Essence are refusing to conduct the rites with any other race, and have not found a suitable replacement. You suspect that you shall not place them in the rites again. I mean, probably not. Probably not. They would literally have to cheat to get here. You thank the messenger imp for delivering the news, and let it make good use of some of the Black Wagon's facilities before watching it as it flutters off to the horizon. Eat pants! Eat my shorts! Can't believe that they gave her the go to jail card upon coming back up there. You return once more to Scribe's Gate, where the Gate Guardian awaits under a dim sky. The night dwells of night and night styles of Nightwing and you, Tarek. This is to be one of our final meetings. Greetings, Celeste. The Nightwings are prepared, and afterwards I would have words with you in private, if you please. It seems to me rather late for words now, Tarek, but I shall hear them once your charge crosses the gate. Now, all of you, come forth, and please state your names and what it is you seek whilst crossing the Scribe Gate. Once more, your companions cross the gate, one after another, and once more you follow them in turn. Celeste regards you all, and then waves you through towards the summit. The 8 scribes bid the Nightwings welcome. Go forth with glory. Antak? Aye, Celeste. You may rejoin the others in a while. For now, I would hear those words of yours. Certainly, Celeste. Everyone, I shall see you shortly. Damn.
The canyons open wide. Hear the song of journey for the lost and lonesome bride.
Those are good words. These are very good words to put together. Yeah, time for that super giant OST. Hey, we have another banger for you. How do you all not miss? I don't understand. Right. Falcon Run. Oh, hey guys, got a real cold coming up here, but it is worth it. Let me tell you, I got a lot of customers that's been stopping by. Okay, I'm exaggerating just a little bit. Just wait here a little bit. I guess you're. But are you buying anything? The cat image smoking a cigarette in overalls in my head, and I love to see it. Thank you so much. Follows here are always anonymous. You just want to hit that follow button and lurk away. Feel free to, but otherwise, happy to have you here. Hopefully, you're having a good one. Did you won? I did, because I heard the great music. But also, no, I have not done the last match yet. All right, I can sell the molten glass now. Finally, I have money. Oh, God. Forgot what that was like. Forgot what having money is like. I think all my stuff's actually capped. No, Solium's Horn is not capped yet. But, like, that's capped, that's capped, that's capped, that's capped. Yeah, I think the Solium's Horn is the only one that's not actually capped yet. In terms of things I'm using. What else is there? By flinging the orb at them, I already have that. Oh, but string evade is banished. Adversaries are slowed and cannot use abilities. It's pretty good. I feel like permanently gains 1 hope. That's just really good. Permanently gains 1 quickness, 1 presence. And then that's for the next, right? I didn't even realize I had like permanent drinks available as well. That's pretty good. Go to the Olympus. It was just Ron's house. Yeah, look, the Ron remix kind of goes hard, okay? Don't you put down my man Ron like that. He just wanted the help. That's anything else here. Working at orb, moves 10. That's really still good, actually, but I think at this point here, I think it's just actually grabbing some Gatorade, honestly. I can go for like some electric blue Gatorade. Yeah, okay, that's permanent, that's permanent, that's permanent. Okay, the rest are temporary. Learning masteries, okay, and that should be it. Alright, I guess I should probably grab this bunch of Stardust and let's grab a Presence. And that could be 60 remaining, right? Yeah. Oh, that's ooh, I guess I could probably sell something. Let's see. So I probably won't use any of this either. Yeah. All right. I'll just do this. First flame. I'm gonna grab this and one of these. Oh, I spent 1,000 soul in the slug market, and now I got an achievement. Yo, shoutouts to me for spending a bunch of money that I never had. All right, so presence is the aura size, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, your presence is kind of cracked. I mean, all y'all's presents are pretty cracked, actually. I'm more worried about your presence, actually. I'm gonna give you an even bigger presence. Talisman Park activate. Okay, there we go. There you go. Cool. And then we'll give your horn a little bit better as well, so that'd be good. And we should be good to go for there. Yo, what's up, Drywall? How you doing? I hope you're doing well as well. Things are good here for the most part. Just some changes at the end of the year here, but we vibe it anyway. We're gonna do good. You know what? I'm gonna make the most out of this year, and I'm gonna do my goddamn best. But what is going on with you? How you doing? It's great to see you. You got the acoustic version. They come with the OST. Oh shit. Oh shit. Yeah, I guess I could buy the OST, huh? I'd be very, very surprised if they did not sell the OST on Steam. I would like to see if they have the OST on vinyl. I know they made Hades on vinyl, but I mean, I like the Hades OST, but not enough to finalize it for me. The pleasure's all mine and Dad's, you guys. They definitely did a vinyl printing. I have to listen to it again. It's like, now that I've actually played the game and it actually has like a little bit more attachment in that regard, and I'll have to see if I'm like, would I get a vinyl for this and not have to pay like $1 billion to do so? There's only one vinyl that I want. I'm still like combating against like, oh, should I just buy it? The price is never going to go down. They're never going to do a reprint. But man, I would sure love to have River City Girls on vinyl. Like, that would be my biggest, happiest point I could possibly do. Hell yeah. All right, we got the game words out there that aren't racist. So we're good to go. When registering clubs on vinyl, so I could throw it at you, but it's impossible to find. Aww, that's super sweet. No, don't worry though. Vinyls fucking are collectors bullshit. So had to have 2 tabs open to do that combo. They call that a setup in the fighting game business. Nice setup. All right, let's go fight some dogs.
Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis.
Yeah, just you didn't have the speed, the setup. I was able to block the overhead. I was ready. We don't drop combos, that's right. The time has come again to deliver one of your fellow exiles to a homecoming in the Commonwealth, lest your adversaries, the Fates, achieve the same instead. The lone minstrel has returned, and approaches as you await the signal from the stars. There is something I wish to ask you, Rita. Something which ordinarily would not be my place to discuss in any detail.
You have observed the stars. If you would not mind my asking in such a direct manner, how many liberation rites are you supposing yet to any?
2 remain, including this one now. Look, I'm just nice like it. and brain empty. Yeah, like, definitely 2 remain. That's definitely my... Perhaps the Lone Mister will ask a leading question to break the news that this may... this to be your final stand. Wait for the stars are vanishing, if cycles hasty, you only leads you to one conclusion. I haven't been thinking about it. Not too hard, actually. Yeah, I haven't been thinking that much about it. I mean, I know it's 2, but... Or I should say, I have the high feeling it's 2. You make no attempts to guess at the number of remaining liberation rights, for you have more immediate concerns, but the Lone Mister only shakes his head.
I see. I thought this was something that you had wished to know. Though perhaps, not knowing, it is just as well. My only wish is that you and the Nightwings may yet make the most of your remaining time together thus. As to what shall happen once the final liberation is ended, we shall soon both find out. But no, it seems that we are called upon once more. Look forth.
Happy little resets. I mean, in all fairness, if you are in a competitive scene of whatsoever, you don't always look at like, oh no, I'm facing this opponent next. Oh, it's so over for me. You just say, fuck it, I'm just going to play. That's the best I can do. I'm not worried about how many matches it's to make it a top 8 or whatever. I'm just worried about beating the person in front of me, and that's all I can focus on at this time being. If I kind of know who's coming a little bit down the line, maybe I'll watch their match before they get to mine, and maybe I'll be able to discover something. But that's the best I'm gonna do. Gonna turn brain off, brain empty.
Reader, I would ask that you think back for just a
That's
moment.
right, we play, we make a dent,
Please.
we enjoy the rest of the time.
When you first looked upon the Book of Rites, think back upon the words that it revealed. Oblige the voice that tells you more. Oblige the voice that tells you more.
Okay, but what's in the book, though?
Would that the scribes were here among us still. I would not sing your praises to them, rest assured. I trust that you shall savor this occasion. You shan't have to oblige me for much longer.
The pyre is burned, and each of the Chernobytes is present and prepared. I concur. The pyre is burned, and each of the Chernobytes is present and prepared. Then, anointed one of the fate, come now and declare yourself, and pay any respect you have unto your adversaries, the Nightwings.
The bent-over old Gerd Dalbert steps forward and struggles for a moment with his mask.
Greetings, all heralds! I am called Adalbert Holdhart. It is the greatest honor of my years to stand upon this sacred site, upon which the 8 scribes first anointed these glorious proceedings. Nightwings, we are honored to be in your presence once more.
Father, they were our adversaries, not our host. We need not to be so gentle with them. They shall do their utmost to keep you from your freedom. Dalbert, your son speaks out of turn. Control him.
My sincerest apologies for his unnecessary outburst. Palmer, please, you're embarrassing me in front of the hose.
Dalbert would never.
We have worked hard for this opportunity, and we must make the most of it.
He puts his mask back on.
My son and I stand ready to begin.
Your son is cringe, Dalbert. Please silence him. Yeah, someone's got to keep that kid in line. Dalbert goes to the top. That kid's going to self-destruct. Nightwing, your choice, and who I shall name you conduct this deliberation, right?
I wish you the wisdom of the scribes and make your choice, reader.
And I wish you come prepare our song with me, Tarek. Alright, let's find out.
Whom shall you attempt to send home this time?
I'll try Bay again. I feel bad for letting her down. Feel real bad for letting her down. Alright. I surely won't fail a second time with Bay at the front.
Bay.
For me? Y'all try again. For me? Yeah, look. There's this whole thing about I feel like things need to be completed to come full circle. Look, I spent 1,000 points to spend 10 points on Tizo like literally 5 minutes ago. It's just how my brain works. Don't question my genius. Yeah, pit bay against her friend. Crush him. He's not going up top anyway. Just let her wave as her fake friend looks up top and is like, damn. Make Elmer cry. Oh shit, I didn't mean to click that. Oh, well. Jodariel is now here. I did not mean to click that. That's fine. It's not that big of a deal. I mean, I could just go with Tizo again, I guess, but damn, I kind of want Bertrude. Do I still want Bertrude, I guess, with this setup, or do I want to try to go Tizo? I'm sure Bertrude will be fine, actually. I'm going to go for attacker team. Attacker defense.
We shall ensure a passage from this place.
Predictably
We
decided.
give him thanks to have his opportunity to face you, O Nightwings. Now, let us strive to our fullest capability, with honor and with grace.
Yeah, Bertrude just kind of is the ultimate anchor. She'll always kind of keep things down. Save your strength for the right, Father, and for the voyage home. Let this be our final battle against them. Yeah, I'll see what I can do.
Commence.
Damn, he's good. Alright. Set that compass to be able to make sure I do that. Bait her two aunts. What? You didn't get hit by that? Yo, that's OD. Oh, good luck break. And by good luck break, I mean like you had no choice. Alright, I was almost good. I was almost good. Nice setup. Love to see it. I'm a little bit mad that that missed. Oh, wow! That sucks so much. We're very smart, as you can see. Very smart, very able. I'm just gonna kill time, actually. Alright, move over. We're really competing for this ball here. We're doing a dog shit job. We're doing terribly. Alright, just. God damn it. I can break again. You can do this, Almer. I believe in you, as so do the scribes. Almer just be like. What are you talking about? This is a liberation right. What are you doing? Big elf energy. They pulls on her mask. I think you're my friend, Alma. And so I'm hoping for the best for you. And for your father. He believes in you too, and so do I. But we have to do our very best as well. And I know we can't all prevail. Only fate or the Nightwings. But not both. Not both. Oh yeah, he's Dogbert, but from a likable creator. That's all. Alma looks on a stunned silence. The outburst is just disarmed everyone. We have to do our very best. And then the scribes, they're gonna watch over us. And they'll make everything okay. You'll see, Almer. You'll see. The mask back on as the liberation rite continues. Whether words fluster your adversaries or embolden them, you cannot tell. The adversaries wish to go take a nap now. Bang! Good. Hey, good shot. Oh, good play. Oh, that was really good, actually. Yeah, God told me so.
Hear us now, old noble Jomir, for we beseech you. Surely we cannot prevail without your aid. If you had ever heard my prayers, I beg of you, please smile upon us now.
Whereas prayers to the scribes are simply from Dalbert's resolve, something comes over your fellow exiles here. If they are banished now, they shall not soon return. Damn, that sucks. Alright, anyway.
The fate. They claim to honor this tradition, and yet their claims seldom ring true.
Ooh, that was almost dead. I'm gay!
Crushing blow against their pyre. The rite is nearly ended.
Okay, can I just dunk it in? Oh no, my greed! Said move! No! I didn't have enough juice to jump. That's my fault. That's on me. I have no one to blame for myself on that one. Yeah.
Your pyre's
I have no one to blame for myself. Alright, let's see if I can do it again. Wait. Oh, God, I cannot get out of that. What the hell's going on? What is happening? God. I cannot hit Dogbird, like, at all. I mean, now that he's gone, it should be fine. Oh, wrong. Fuck that! Oh, shit. Oh, my God. I cannot choke here. I mean, I totally can choke here, but I prefer not to. Not today, Satan. There we go.
Alas for Alma.
Oh, okay. Don't grab it then.
That was the last of them.
All right. All right. There we
There
go.
it is.
It's fine. It's fine.
The blasted Nightwings proved their worth.
That's really good about the jump.
An
I came to
outcome
realize
which
in this
left little room
past
for doubt.
few matches that if I'm able to block the ball with Jodariel, then it's actually a setup, it feels like,
Thus
afterward.
ends
Because
the
I knock him away and
liberation
I can do a
of
shot
right.
afterwards because they're usually stuck against the
And
wall.
thus, the scribes have chosen.
Don't clutch it. Don't go clutching defeat from the jaws of victory. That's my specialty. That's my specialty, Sachiko.
absolved of all misdeeds.
Why win when I could lose
Return
gracefully?
to glory in the Commonwealth. Her adversary and all others shall remain to carry out their rightful sentences.
Yo, what's up, Sabira? How you doing?
Alas, my son, once more it seems that I have failed you.
Father, wait. What good is freedom to us anyway if we were to be apart? Where I can tap my opponent and get DQ. Do you really want to go down and like? I mean, it would be. There's funnier. There's definitely less funny ways to leave the FGC. But it would be to a level of degree really funny to be known as the Nut Tapper. Remember Combo Breaker 2024? the Nut Tapper came into town. Yeah, got DQ'd. Went on the stage and tapped their opponent's nuts. Security took him away. Said worth it. Get your whip him in the ass with the cable. Damn, you're doing it with fashion. What the fuck? Hit him with the Indiana Jones. I can go home now. I think this means I can go home now. She shuts her eyes. By the scribes. By the scribes. But what happened to you? What happened now? To you? To all of you? Can you not continue with me? No. No, they say not yet. The scribes, they say not yet. Although, I think your time will come. Your time will come. And I'll wait for you because I don't have friends back home. At least, I didn't used to. So, I want you to come and join me there, okay? But now, the scribes are calling me. And so, goodbye. Falls in the shiver pool. And then she is gone.
Hey, Amor! It looks great from up here! Amor, the view is amazing! When you're escaping hell! When you're going back to the Commonwealth! Wow! Amor, you gotta check this out! You gotta do this someday! Someday soon!
I gotta be referee. The ref is like, oh, Lamau, that's great. Yo. I would have done the same thing, ref says. Goodbye, and please, oh scribes, watch over them, okay? They earned back her freedom after I kind of let the literal jailbird out.
The cycle of the rites is nearly at an end.
Not tap gate. People will be more concerned with keeping a gate at that point. A little personal gate. Junior cannot rise in rank. Yeah, so true, bestie.
Yeah, my father.
Father, wait.
Calm yourself, my son. The liberation rite is ended.
But, no, how can you be so calm, even now, after what happened?
Did you strive for this might with all your heart, Almer?
Yes, but it wasn't enough. It was not enough.
No, my son. It was enough. It was more than enough.
Father. Yes, ever curly antithesis taking the plunge. We gotta stop with this fighting game meta. They're not gonna let me into frosty fastings. Yeah, so we can't let you into the venue. What's this about nut tapping? It was a joke, it was a joke, it was a joke! I'm the shadow, please let me in! You veiled in liberation against the fates. Already does the Black Wagon feel quieter than usual about Bay, who returns to the Commonwealth. You overhear some of your companions reflecting on this.
There was more I meant to say to her while she was still among us.
I'm sorry, I was just surprised that Jordario really was, missing her. That's all. That was all.
We shall make do without her here.
You wonder who, if anyone, among you shall be the next to go. The last night of the stars still shines for us above. I said that line weird. At this point, what is to come of our plan needn't be the subject of our speculation. I trust that we'll learn the outcome soon enough. Our actions to this point shall pave the way, perhaps our faith as well. So let's now focus on this. We stand upon the brink of the last turn of the cycle of the rites. Soon, we'll have a final chance to get one of you home. Now, reader, up for a little stargazing? Let's see where in the downside we shall be returning for these final rites. You turn back towards the darkness to look up upon the last few stars, too stubborn to relinquish their light. Alright, where do they go? Ooh. Alright, so how? Goal. And it goals the accusers, if I remember correctly. 76%. That's significantly worse than my last percent that I had. Alright, so Hobe. Oh, right, the Chastity. Okay. Goal is, okay, the snakes. My 2-1. I already 2-1 them. God, I'm so bad against dogs. Alright, we're gonna go fight, Manly. The first 3 maps. Oh, shit. We're way at the beginning now.
Once more, you are to face the chastity then, although I want them.
He hesitates before saying anything further. You cannot sense his thoughts.
I apologize. I was lost in thought there for a moment. Let us make way for the Carnival, when everyone is feeling the most refreshed as much as possible.
Alright, who wants to chat in the caddy? I forgot about this. Yeah. Oh, I'm boning right now. Let's go. Sometime after the liberation rite, you find Jordario staring at the wagon's walls.
Little brother, she would call it Rita. This wagon was one of that girl's only friends in the world, and now they are apart. She will be mournful by tomorrow, I should think. That girl had nothing in the Commonwealth. Life in the downside is scarce worth living on most days, except for one such as she. I fear she may have better served her.
I want to put that better so much earlier.
I fear it may have served her better to remain within our care. Within my care.
She trails off for a while.
The orphans of the fallen veterans with whom I served back on the blood border. She reminded me a lot of them in certain ways. They were each very strong, in of their own right, often wiser than they suggested by their youth. Thus, I do not know the source of my concern. I trust Bay will continue to survive. My hope, however, is that she achieve something more, that she should find her place in that society this time. Perhaps she shall be instrumental to this plan of ours yet. What her constant prattling around the scribes, who can say, the people there may listen. Either way, we managed to see her return. May those of us united in our cause continue to support each other here, as well as on the other side.
Dario nods and gives you a salute.
Thank you, Rita. Rest well this night. I shall see you in the morning's light.
Oh, damn, she dropped bars. I wasn't ready. Returns for the evening. You sense that she is feeling better about Bay's prospects, having talked through her thoughts with you. Alright, let's ride. We gotta go back. It is daybreak. You are to set forth now for the Pyre home, for what happens to be the final time. Thereafter, you shall return here for one last exile's final chance at liberty. Alright, let's do it. Every time I look away, it keeps happening.
So, the night was dark in our skies once more. We almost had you last we met, until our encounter on this sacred site. I told you to stay out of our way. Get out of my sight.
You bumped into me. I was just drinking some water. But no, can have peace. Oh, the three-piece combo? Yeah, you never had me. Yeah, you never had your card. Yeah, you weren't ready for these hands. Let's see here. But the prospect of taking this route. This is an unusual presence here, bearing word of your adversary manly. Oh, interesting. Let's do that out of curiosity. I'm curious now. Yeah, dude has not even been close so far. Actually, maybe he was close last time. I don't remember. I don't think accusers have ever been close to beating me. As we walk through a dark corner of Lixan, you sense a presence of some sort which reaches out to you. It presents you a vision of the adversary you expect to face in the coming rites. The apparition is aware of your next adversary in the rites, Manly, and offers to sway the coming rite against him in your favor. Except, and your adversary shall suffer a misfortune that inhibits his performance. Oh shit. Performance de-enhancing drugs? Nothing permanent, it claims. Decline. And the apparition shall extend its offer to Manly instead. Oh, interesting. So either I can accept it or I might get got. That is very, very interesting, actually. Whatever. I won't do it. If I deserve to lose, I deserve to lose. You thank the apparition for its generous offer, but decline, choosing your words of care. The apparition makes no response that you can discern. Then it shimmers and is gone. You attempt to set your mind at ease as you return to the Black Wagon to pursue your vocations. Alright. I think at this point, you can probably max out Bertrude, maybe? Might be a little bit short.
Very well, then. Educate us, if thou can.
You and Bertrude compare thoughts on how each of your fellow exiles can contribute to prevailing in the rites, and in which groups of the three they maybe can achieve their very best. Any all the advantages that they can get. Yeah, I'm doing this as a favor. I'm trying to make the match fair out here. Look, outside of them being trees, no one is rooting for them.
Long have we sought to fathom all the darkest secrets hidden by the light of the stars. Now, at last, the stars themselves revoke their station in the night, and we have finally achieved an inkling of this.
Alright, what you got here? Less than the adversary. Adversaries deal 10 extra damage to Pyre, which is really good. Has more than adversary, she does an additional 5 damage. Or negative 10. Okay, defensive, and then offensive. While Virtue's Fire has more than the adversaries and has less than the adversaries, which I'm almost never less. So I guess I would just probably want to stick the pressure on. I know I have at least one match against that one Hulk of Mania a little bit later, though. So I'm like, man, maybe that'll help out. Maybe I want that. All right. I'm usually not lower than them, though. Just 99% of the time.
Trust is not a quality our kind possesses in abundance.
Alright, cool. Now we can continue our journey. Partake in my right, brother. HH is around the corner, I'm sure. Alright, there's Ron, but I can't form anything, I don't think.
Hey guys, hey, whatever happened to that bae you brought in here sometimes? You know, the loopy one, frizzy hair, always handling all the merchandise. I liked her. She's a big silly.
Rank of certain towns is by 10 plus. I mean, that's a complete overkill at this point. I don't think I'm even gonna do anything with my stuff. I mean, it's kind of meh. I mean, I guess I could buy the stars. Oh no, I can't buy the stars. I'm broke again. Back to start, I guess. Can't afford any Gatorade out here. Yeah, no more Bay though, so that actually makes my life a lot harder, huh? Just thinking about it now, like, oh god, I have no one who can rush the front that well, except like Bertrude's the best who can roll the front. Yo, what's up, Mia? How you doing? Are you plus R'ing tonight? She's going to come and hit Manly with a steel chair. By God, Manly's already dead. He's been broken in half. Good. Plus R on black. About 7 presents, 2 presents because of Who Hope. And that was kind of thing if like I have a combination between these two. That's why I picked it up originally. I guess I could probably sell that at this point. Well, I don't need that anymore. I guess I should probably grab quickness anything at this point, honestly. I don't have much to work with between these 3. Like, your quickness is actually pretty good, honestly. I don't think you use quickness necessarily because you just hop. So more hops the better. So at this point, it's pretty much just Bertrude. I think I want to have a little bit more quickness. The plus R stands for Ryudo. Yeah, you can't spell Ryudo without adding an R. That's right, plus R, baby. Yeah, Zip doesn't factor in at all. Yeah, that's what I figured. I'm like, he doesn't really get any quicker per quickness. He just hops a lot. More hop, the better, but that's about it.
See you guys around again sometime soon, maybe. Okay, because I gotta say, you're one of my favorite customers I've had all week.
I mean, that's probably true, but it's been a very short week. After making all the necessary preparations amid the dusty waves of the kind of Erhob, you and your companions await the commencement of the rites. It is even quieter than usual at the onset of such events. The lone minstrel appears, bearing some sort of news. I have checked, and it appears, though, that the Chesty has not arrived yet, Rita. There is no sign of Manly, or anyone. Their sigil is not set either. If what he says is true, and your adversaries are not present, then you presume the rite cannot commence. However, the stars themselves soon indicate you are mistaken. Interesting. Alright. And by alright, I mean alright. Let's do the right. We gotta do the right thing. And then we gotta do the right thing. And we gotta do the right thing, as in, we gotta send a letter up front.
Reader, the Commonwealth.
That third right, yeah. But if we take that fourth right, then this is a very circular joke.
Much like a stack of books. Aflame because of you. Because of your outlandish plan. Not that you care. Not that you shall live to see this place again.
Wait,
Your attempts at revolution shan't succeed. Though by all means, keep trying. As for myself, I shall enjoy presiding over these remaining rites.
He's actually like, yo, what's up, sports fans? Let's go. I'm gonna make a TikTok about this. Okay, that positive holy royalty voice. No, the narrator slash, overseer of the events is absolutely perfection when it comes to the line readings. He is so good. He is so insanely good. Wrongs don't make a right. That's right. And this is right here.
The rite is set to commence, but your adversaries, they have failed to show. We take this as an acceptance rather than a cowardice. To assume the whites have nothing left to offer them. Indeed, as the rites are drawn to a close, some of the Trimavites whom you have met, perhaps they are beginning to decide the stars are not worth heeding any longer.
Manly, you wonder where he'd give up on the rights like that. He seems so convinced he prevailed and returned to glory in the Commonwealth. Perhaps a contrary reality was too much for him to take.
In any case, we have begun the ceremony here, and so I ask that we end it.
Guess we just get to dunk on them for free.
Who shall it be this time?
I mean, I guess if we could just dunk on them for free, I should probably put Wolfred in so you can get experience.
Wolfred.
Round ball clock rocket intensifies. Yeah, let's go. The Super Bowl theme. We got them all, baby. All right. We can have Bertrude as trees.
Tizo. It is done.
Melancholy about having conducted right against no adversary. That's fair. Yeah, he hates that bird.
Lo, even your adversaries have abandoned you.
How dare you?
And it is done.
And it is
Nightwings prevail by default.
Damn, he's good. Prevailing to right
Not
in
that
no
their
more than 3
adversaries
dousings.
even care.
Oh my god, that's funny. There's also everyone clap. Everyone, shower me with flowers. I'm the best esports entertainment of all time. We fucking did it. I would like to thank absolutely everybody that we were able to make it so far in the Sports Dome. Fucking did it. We did it. Team more than 3 times. They will stop showing up to the games. Oh, wow. So my senseless beating on Manly actually has a positive effect. I guess Manly's also sad, but I mean, look. My only hope is that our would-be adversaries find some peace. Yeah, 3-0 hard.
Of the scribes.
Oh, don't gain experience for that? Oh, that's a bummer.
Until the next right.
I was hoping to get a little experience
If
for that.
there even is
All
to be
skill,
another
baby. Yeah, get that Beppis sponsorship as well. Mom, I think he was a great win. You're right, Rum. You're absolutely right. Also, what's up, Rum? Good to see you as well. No one speaks further of the chassis back of the black wagon. Everyone is instead preoccupied with the right that is to come. Tizo can scarce believe this is to be the final opportunity to liberate one of your own. The stars already shine with the truth, and the ending of the cycle of the rights is now upon us. He looks over to you. Please look forth, Frida, and see this for yourself. You may well surmise where we are going to next. The others turn to you as well. You turn toward the wagon's door. You know what you shall see out there. Now, however, the time has come to face it. We take those. Yeah, Manly deserves to be bullied. All that big talk, and now it's a no-show. It's a goddamn shame. Not for me, though. A dim and fading light of the final star still pierces through the darkness, demanding your attention, guiding you towards the endpoint of your path. His sports whenever we want, and not only when it starts to align in very specific ways. Sorry, me looking to the team that's going to beat me. Oh, sorry, I can't play tonight. The stars say I can't do it. Sorry, I don't know what to tell you. I just can't. Mom, the stars, both of them say I can't go out tonight.
Flex it!
Oh, we're flexing it. Just behind a dark screen that you cannot see right now because I'm recording. You see plain the gold star of Solium. See, it's your favorite sports to show up to the big game and he just never shows up. I can't wait until I go to the Super Bowl. What the fuck? I guess we just have to make our own team. Randomly picks 20 people from the crowd, sends them out in the field. They just fucking get murdered. Worse than the 103 game from like 1950 something. The literal, like damn near literal slaughter football game. God, that is the funniest video I've seen in a long time still. All right, everyone's crossed off. I was just kind of curious. All right. I mean, I guess I wouldn't show up either if Tizo was mine. But I'm like, oh, fuck. I can't do shit. Yep, there he is. Probably almost at that point, damn. The Pistons don't deserve this sort of treatment, but they're going to get it. You are summoned to the Fall of Solium for your 7th and final liberation rite. Thus shall the cycle of the rites be ended for an age. Cheerless milk brands. You got to give me 5. did I not have that in there? Like, actually? Hold on a sec. Like, I think I have the rules in there, right? Give me 3 to 5 items and I'll create a tier list of them. Must be associated or relevant. Try to pick something I know as well. Otherwise, it'll be a bad list. Yeah, you gave me like 3 to 5 items. Dairy Gold, Fairlife, Great Value. Fairlife is actually S tier. Legitimately S tier. To be able to have a milk that is better balanced in terms of macronutrients, so that's something that you follow along with, on top of still tastes extremely good and is lactose free. That is a bonkers combination to have. Science has not gone too far on this one, and I don't know how much further it can go, because I've tried a few lactose free milks, and Fairlife is just strictly the best. So Fairlife's definitely S tier. And then Dairy Gold is A tier. And then Great Value is also A tier, but like lower on the A tier list. I probably feel like an A minus. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. It's still good milk. But Fairlife is like seriously S tier, like untouchably S tier. I don't know. I guess Farm Fresh Milk is the only one that I could compare it to. And there was a store that sold some actually local Farm Fresh milk as well. But that store closed, so I don't get it anymore. Doesn't do it perfect on my gut. Yeah. Doesn't hit it for the 4-piece combo. Canadian bagged milk. I don't know. It's probably also A tier. I've never had it, but I mean, I can't. I have no problem with milk coming in a bag. That's cool. All right. He says that if the rites ever commence again, it shall not be during your lifetime, or that any of your companions, or even the longest lived ones. The stars revealed one thing more. The adversary who we shall face is Orlek. Already he has crossed the Scribe's Gate and awaits your arrival. The Scribe Gate created the Night Wings in their own likeness. Perhaps it is only fitting that the Night Wings should, in the end, be forced to face themselves. It is a shame that we should have to confront Orlek in the end. Our goal should never have been at cross purposes. I am surprised that this is what the Scribes desire. As the Browns had their fans. I don't know what the fans kept showing up, but the Browns had that going for them. I mean, the Browns, the Cubs, there was another team that was really bad that people kept showing up for. I can't remember who it is now, but like historically bad. It's like sometimes you just need an excuse. I mean, like, I guess a greater example is like the Colorado Rockies. Like, as someone who doesn't watch sports all that much or anything like that, if my friend's like, hey, we're gonna go to the Rockies game, you want to come? I'm like, yeah, fuck it. You know, it's a good way to just hang out with y'all because we don't have to pay attention to the game. We could just drink extraordinarily overpriced beer and then leave the stadium and then drink slightly but still overpriced beer at one of the local bars. That sounds like a great day to me, actually. sounds like a great excuse to go out. Maybe the Scribes suck. Let's get Tizo for the next season. Tizo just starts hopping around the bases. They're throwing the ball his way. He just explodes. Just garbling second base like that Yoshi's Island commercial from the 90s. Sorry, that brought up bad memories. That commercial's atrocious. The group disperses as exhaustion sets in. At dawn, you fly to Mount Alodiel to make a final effort to achieve your plan and get somebody home. But who? Yeah, and of course, listen to Oozeworm get heckin' upset at everything that does happen along the way. That's also the good part. Yo, what's up, Kefka? How you doing? All right, time to continue the journey. Hope you're having a good one. Happy Thursday to you.
Foolish reader. Your so-called friends. You are accomplice to their hateful plot.
You're very smart and
They
intelligent.
are exploiting you.
Yeah, I know.
You shall never have your freedom.
I also know that. Is this some sort of gotcha? I already know that. I'm the only motherfucker who can read out here. Fuck it. It's like going to Japan. And you have one person who can speak the fluent language. Sorry, they're working overtime that day. I had a friend I was going to be meeting in Japan. We were all supposed to go to a group dinner, but they're like, no, you know what? No, I don't have the beans for this. I know that if I go out with you all, I'm going to have to like translate absolutely everything for you, and I just do not have the energy to do it. I'm like, you know what? That's absolutely fair. Hopefully I'll catch you later in the week. That is an absolutely honestly fair thing that you can say and commit to. I have no blame against you whatsoever. Hit that reference again. Sometimes my brain does weird stuff. It's like, God, I can't believe that everyone is like so jazzed about the commercials of the past. It was right after I watched this Barbie movie. I think it was like, oh yeah, I kind of remember some of these commercials from the past. And then I think about other good commercials, and then I think about bad commercials, like the fucking Yoshi's Island commercial. By dawn, you are already up and about. After a troubled slumber, the black wagon is prepared for its final voyage to the fall of Solium. No one speaks. Continue to wait to the train station. The fuck did he just say? I have not played any other Yakuzas yet. I need to play more Yakuzas in my life. As you lift into the skies, a lone minstrel raises his voice, cutting through the somber mood.
Rita, a certain olden ballad comes to mind just now. I think it may benefit the circumstance. Perhaps it may help pass the time along our flight. Would you mind it very much if I were to play this song for the night wings?
Like, please. You urge the lone minstrel to play his ballad so that all amongst you might hear it. He begins without another word. I understand why they have the first maps now. I don't remember many Sega Genesis commercials, actually. Probably because it didn't apply to me, so I didn't really keep in mind for it. I think the only one I can really think of is like the Comic Zone one, and that might be because another streamer uses commercials as like their Be Right Back screen.
All are not the same, but three shall be as one.
But it does come to mind at least.
Freedom in the flame.
Tizo could take down a whole building. Tizo could take down multiple buildings.
Strength may break our own, but twisted make our break. Together on their own, the journey shall be made. The journey shall be
I've heard this song from somewhere that wasn't just listening to the OST. I can't think of where, but my brain wants to say Arcade Pit for some reason. Alright, Jordario can get a blessing as a treat. Second teaser just hit the pyre, and it is done. And it is done. Damn, Tizo's good. It goes down amid the great heights of Mount Alidel. I can never say that right. To make pilgrimage to the summit, one last time. There, one last liberation rite shall soon commence. There, one last exile shall regain his or her freedom. All the others shall remain to carry out the sentences here in the downside for the remainder of their lives. And in the Commonwealth, the plan of which you are a part of. Okay, it actually gives a percentage as well, that's great. But shall either come to fruition or shall be suppressed. Regrouping max and make them a holy terror. Yeah, exactly. They've been doing that with Curry for years. Make him a murderer, a little murder fucker. After having landed, you join Jordario on an expedition to the monument of the molten Milithae. I cannot say that right either. For what is likely to be the final time.
One last opportunity presents itself to us, for one among us to be free again. I have considered whether it ought to be me, and I remain indifferent. I have no wish to see the Commonwealth I left behind. I decided I'd rather that my efforts here contribute somehow to the success of this plan of ours. You scribes, I do not address you lightly in all of this. I suspect you may be listening after all. If you are, then I appreciate your willingness.
Soon she is finished. You return to the wagon in silence, feeling as though Molten Milthae has shown you favor. At dawn, you shall begin your last ascent. For now, your vocations may occupy what little time you have left to spare. Jordario has drink glory, which is great. And someone wants to talk as well. Hey, what up? Jordario seems to be fidgeting with her horns.
Blast these wretched things, Rita. Have you any inkling as to how unwilling they become with age? I long for the days when the wound in my leg was chief among my bodily concerns.
Frustrated about her horns. Just continue giving her raining compliments on her anyway. Sure, fuck it. You best regret that her horns yet cause her discomfort. Yet, no, you think they look good? Very good on her, and for whatever consolation that provides. It is fortunate that my perpetual discomfort is of benefit to you. 10 years or so into my stay within this blasted place, I first felt protrusions from my skull. They remained hidden by my hair for quite some time, but I knew that they would not last.
We all heard much of the demons in the Commonwealth. Sinners, rightfully exiled, would assume their rightful form. Thus, when my horns started to sprout, I took it as an indication that perhaps this was indeed the fate that I deserved. I know that somewhat better now. Anybody of our kind, left down here long enough and left alive, becomes like this. Something in the climate, difficult to say. A disease of sorts, but not a deadly one. If anything, the opposite. If we live long enough, then we live longer still like this, extending thus our sentence into exile. Sometimes I think, if these horns are here to symbolize my sins, then surely they are going to recede if I ever return. On nights when these damned horns prevent my sleep, my thoughts inevitably stray to that hopeless idea. A naive hope which never leaves, despite prolonged attempts to rid myself of it. Horns are not worth the trouble, reader. She nods wryly as she heads out into the afternoon. Yeah, I know, that was a completely wrong thing to say, obviously, but, let's go mentor. I mean, there's only one person to mentor at this point. So here you go. Find a remote spot where you and Wolfried can discuss any of his misgivings or fears about your journey or your fellow exiles. The conversation gives perspective and relief. That's pretty good. When we can speak out of fear out in the open, we come closer to achieving freedom. Our struggles are not ours to bear alone. All right, Wolfried. Anyways, I'm going to need you to take a bench. This is the hardest battle I have to deal with, and I still don't know how to use it very good. So you're going to have to take a nap. Oh yeah, Messenger Imp. The Messenger Imp with the news and rumors from the other side somehow tracks you down in the sublime grandeur of Mount Allodale. Then a horny... God damn it. The Imp's message pertains to Bay, who you liberated in the fall of Solium, and whose past transgressions have all been forgiven since her return to the Commonwealth. You learn that she was taken in by a well-to-do foster family, and was to be given private schooling at the highest order of the Astralist tradition. They promised her that, in time, she might one day have the honor of teaching the children of the Commonwealth herself. However, she soon went her own way, insisting that the 8 scribes themselves were calling her. She started wandering again, all on her own. That is, until she located Wolfried's agents. Thus, her wandering ceased, and the ranks of the revolution grow stronger. Bay has also left this simple message. Okay, it was shiny. I was wondering what changed. Believe in the scribes. You thank the messenger Imp for the report, as your companions gather to discuss. They try to put Bay in school. Bay's too smart for them. Tazo misses having Bay around, though is pleased to hear that she is well. She has the manner of a saint, that one. She knows in her heart the traditions of the scribes. That one, very powerful indeed. A sorceress of sorts. A certain air about her, most intriguing. Perhaps those scribes of her yet live, for hers is a charmed life.
The news of Bay's liberations fill you and your fellow exiles with newfound resolve. +1 hope.
When we need it most.
You stand before the scribe's gate with your companions. The gate guardian is there, as ever, but you sense something different in her. The exiles of the Nightwings, we shall not meet again after coming right. Terk and I. It shall be time we take our rest, I think. Greetings, Celeste. I would tell you that the Nightwings are prepared, though, this time. I am uncertain anyone amongst us feels thus. We have a duty to uphold, attack. And then what, Celeste? And then nothing. Not for the rights or us. Not till the dawn of a new age. Now, Nightwings, step forward. Please state your names and what it is you seek whilst crossing the scribe's gate. One by one, your fellow exiles approach her, now with sureness in their step. Excuse me. If I may, my name is Wolfried Sandalwood. I long as yet to see an age where freedom is one's birthright, and no longer are good people such as these forced to contend for it. Tizo believes that his ancestors are watching over the Nightwings, and seeks to live up to their legacy.
We are called Big Bertrude, and we seek to fulfill the plan of Sandalwood, for we are fond of him and his beliefs, and then to go about our business. I am Captain Jodario. I am here to honor the commitments I have made to my companions and to the common goal, which we have come to share.
Finally, you step forth one more. You, a war orphan who simply wants to see their quest to its completion, and who managed to come this far with this group. The gate guardian observes you for a moment, then motions past the archway towards the summit. The eight scribes bid the White Wings welcome. Go forth with glory. Except for you, Tarek. You stay right here. I thought you said the rites are not ended yet, Tarek. He looks to her, then looks over the rest of you. Pardon me, everyone. I shall be there when the stars align. The gate guardian and the lone minstrel remain together as the rest of you depart. You have gained the summit of Mount Alodiel for the 7th time, the final time in which any one of you shall have a chance to leave the downside. I don't think I can afford shit still. Hey guys. I guess you probably heard the big news, huh? Yeah, I'm going out of business, I guess. Just hasn't been the same, with, the stars fading out and stuff. Anyways, I just wanted to say you guys are great, and I'm sure gonna miss having you guys around as customers and all that. But I got good news though too. All my stuff is on sale right now, and I'll throw a little extra in there just for you, okay? So enjoy, and maybe I'll be seeing you guys around, okay? Henceforth, all Falcon Ron's goods are 5% off. Great. Great. 5%. I'm gonna not purchase anything because I'm still broke. I can probably sell the rings for some Gatorade, I guess. Scribes Rock. Yeah, wow, thanks. Thank you so much. Love that for you, Falcon Ron. Alright, I guess I'll just grab a Gatorade here. That should be good. Okay, fuck, I guess I'll buy one of these too. Might as well. Let me remind myself of each stat real quick before I buy one of them, but hope is, yeah, time of banishment, so you come back pretty fast. Alright, let's buff your hope real quickly then. Or, whoops. Let's buff your hope, make you a little bit more strong, and then, let's see. Quickness is movement, damage is glory, and then aura size is presence. So, yeah, you're so generous. I sure hope you don't have a clearance sale or anything like that right now. I think I wanted to hope. I already forgot what I was looking for. No, there's nothing for glory, it looks like. So if not glory, then probably just hope in that case then. Because there's no glory, just presence, quickness, and hope. Actually, no, let me grab. Let me grab that. I don't think I can afford anything else. Yeah, that's all I can afford. Okay. Quickness I'm gonna give to you. Here. Alright. Your face is too generous. Got him! Yo, what's up, Petty? How you doing? I'm being awesome. Yeah, I like Falcon Ron's face a lot. And his dad's face, too. They're both great. I love them. You guys take care, okay? Now, thanks for doing business. But what's good, Petty? How you doing? Happy it's probably Friday by now to you. Hopefully the week's been treating you well. So Mount Doe for the 7th time. Very few stars remain to above light. Stars remain above to light your way as you await the commencement of the final liberation rite. The lone minstrel finds you clutching the Book of Rites, seeking there perhaps some bit of wisdom that has eluded you thus far. Read that. We may not have a chance to speak again after this. I may have to go. I'd wish to say that I'm grateful for having made your acquaintance, and I shall remember you with fondness. I wish you well this night and always. Go forth with glory. Then he looks up and extends his hand in friendship. You clasp it. You see Volfred has joined you. All of your companions are there with him, in fact. Strange for me to say, given the circumstances of our meeting, reader, but it has truly been a pleasure. Onward now. Let us achieve our plan. Tizo wants you to know that he has the utmost faith in you.
Rita, let's prevail here tonight. I have taken orders from many different leaders in my day. You should know you are already among them. Breathing one, thou art both wiser and less entertaining than most of others thy kind. We have learned something from thee, and we are grateful.
You look upon your fellow exiles, your companions, with whom you have withstood the downside, and with whom you shall conduct this final rite. You know, I just had a terrible thought. Alright, so Voice Dog's gonna kill me. Yo, what's up, Twani? How you doing? What's going on? I forgot to hit record again after I was doing my test recording. I thought I did, but I did not. So I'm just gonna have to send the VOD now. I'm gonna send VOD the VOD. Fuck. I'll record the last one at least, though.
Begging your pardon, but my time has come. We shall see each other soon.
I also can't go to MagFest now. Just saying. Suddenly something came up. Anything came up. Can't be here. can't be found in the same room as VOD. He departs. After this night, the outcome of Wolfred's plan, the plan of which you will all have been a part, shall be decided, one way or another. But I have this expensive whiskey. I guess I could be at MagFest after all. I'm gonna be an expensive tequila this time too, so we'll get a share. It'd be great. For now, all you can do is strive to prevail against your final adversaries, so that one last companion may go free. You rise to join your fellow exiles as the last remaining stars ignite. Final liberation of this age shall now commence. Whoever dare oppose us is welcome to try. Try that shit. I am a big silly. I am a silly. I feel so bad. I feel so bad. I did my best. Today I did my best. I even made a whole new BRB video with new music.
For one last time.
So you all have something to look forward to if I ever need to take a break ever again.
Hear me for one last time. For soon the few remaining stars shall fade away, leaving you stranded there for your remaining days in that forsaken land where you deserve to be. The rabble that you roused here in the Commonwealth shall be put down. The exiles whom you liberated all shall fall in line. But first, let us get on with this last liberation rite. You face
Is that all?
none other
Thanks.
than yourselves.
Thanks for nothing,
so
nerd.
unlike the glorious night wings of yore. 'Tis a shame that one of you shall soon be free, for you deserve each other.
I'm gonna fight the announcer. Go get him. Go get that announcer, Amber. I'm gonna watch him afar and laugh and take recording and post it online for clout. The pie is burned, and each of the Chimibites is present and prepared. But before the long minstrel can concur as per the custom.
Not another word.
The demon Orlek slowly raises his clawed fingers to his mask.
The false Nightwings have arrived at last. Though have I awaited this. My freedom was once stolen from me. Then I was cheated of it here upon this mountain top. You may now attempt to take it from me once more.
He stands there for a moment, silent. Then Orlek dons his mask and stands prepared.
May these damned rites cease forever for the misery which they have caused.
Oh, plus 40. That's all? All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. Nightwings, we shall not meet again after tonight, for the cycle of the rites is all but ended. Thus, I would have your decision on whose behalf shall you conduct this final liberation rite. The one whom we anoint, or else exile Orlek, shall be returned. Godspeed, Rita. You know what is at stake better than I.
I have the most faith in you to make the best decision and to conduct this rite with glory. Night wings, the stars remaining, light grows dim. Your decision, please.
Now I'm trying to choose who, if anyone among you, shall go free this one last time. The rest of you shall remain in the downside to the end of your days. One by one, you meet the gazes of each of your fellow exiles. Tizo, Wolfred, Bertrude, Dodario. Your fellow exiles, your companions, your friends. Together you have come this far. But now, the downside and the rites conspire to tear your group apart and disrupt your plan. Now you prepare to choose one last time. You know, there's no other way. And then the fate of your friends in the Commonwealth may hinge on the decision you're about to make. Nah, dog. I know we came this far, but I don't know. I don't know about this, Chief. This seems a little too hard. I want to take a nap. Just want to take a nap. What if I opt to take a nap? I have an opportunity to do something very, very funny here. Just make that factor into my final decision. The AM's gonna just go anyway. No, the pressure is too great. Having to make one last decision is unconscionable. It is too much. You hesitate when you sense a reassuring voice enters your thoughts. Do not give in, reader. Do not give in. We stand with you. The choice you are about to make, however you shall go about, and whatever the outcome, we understand. And so, you need not hesitate, and you need not explain. So please, trust in yourself. For all the rest of us, we trust in you. You reconsider what you're about to do. You cannot back down. No, stomach hurts. Yeah, you hear my sounding voice, but thou must. No. Okay, fine. With but a glance, you reassure your fellow exiles that you know what to do.
One final opportunity for salvation. Too bad for the rest of you.
Let's see. Thinking between Bertrude and Dodario. And let me think of my process here as well. I'm thinking Bertrude or Dodario because Dodario has been here the entire time. I probably should get her back up there, but Dodario because damn, that puts Dodario on the front line. That feels great. That feels fantastic. With like a Dodario, with like a Bertrude on the front end to go straight in. I think I'll send it.
Bertrude.
We have no fondness for the Commonwealth. Those shall we return unto that realm. We shall endeavor to transform it in accordance with our plan.
Yeah, she's like, I don't want to get out anymore. She has a burgeoning relationship with very cool guy and also Ignarius. That's right, I'm not counting myself out yet. Let's see. Your choice is cast. As for your other companions, you sense a clarity of thought and purpose in each of them. They stand ready to support Bertrude as well as you. I will go and destroy the state. Thank you. Yeah. It's like, that's all I needed. That's all I need to hear, honestly. You're good to go. Yo, what's up, Genie? How you doing? Yeah, I took a pretty long break, mostly because of Bad Game December. I'm like, I don't want to really interrupt Bad Game December because I'm doing a lot of extra streams at the end of the month, and I kind of haven't planned out. I should have planned better to include Pyre, and I just did not. So it took a little while. But now's the finale, for real, for real. You feeling better, though? Glad to hear it. I'm very glad to hear that, actually. Ugh, that shit sucks. Then, let us see that Bertrude returns, ere the turning of the cycle finally ends. I guess Tizo at this point, because I'm still going at it. Tizo. Don't like him. Tizo is ready to do whatever it takes to see Bertrude gain her freedom this night. Tizo's the best. Look at Tizo. Look at his face. That's not a face of game. Good games, albeit with crashy ROMs last stream. Yeah, exactly. Which I have fixed the problem, by the way. It took me a lot more effort than I thought it was going to. But I fixed it. It works now. At least up to the point, past the point we were crashing at. But I figured it out. Had to get a whole new emulator going and had to find an extra file and everything like that. But we should be good to continue Rent a Hero on Saturday.
Those are to be my adversaries then. And who is it, I wonder, who asserts their will over that group?
He says Orlex searching for you, almost reaching out to you.
You, the shadow of the false Nightwings. They are nothing to me but you who would relinquish your liberty for the sake of them. Strange. It is fitting then that I shall have to face one such as you.
Then Orlex stands at the ready, signaling for his two allies to do the same.
By the dawn of light, the cycle of the right shall cease. Let us see if we can finish this ordeal before that time.
The sky above begins to shudder. The final liberation rites is about to commence. No. Yeah, I bought a new Dreamcast. That's right. Yeah, I got my Creamcast. It's fine. It's available now.
Tarek, I am prepared for this.
Then let us our song this evening shake the stars themselves.
Iciness. Let us make sure of it.
Tizo fumbles with his mask. Tizo recognizes Orlex and greets him tentatively.
It is good to see you.
Orlex reaches for his mask in turn.
How was the horn mended?
Tizo indicates his horn has not been on him for a long time now, and thanks Orlex for it.
Good. A full recovery then. But it is unfortunate to see you standing there with them, Tizo. Come with us. No questions asked.
Proposition seems to catch Tizo off guard. Tizo indicates that he will not abandon his friends or their request. He sees me pleading for Orlex to stand down, to listen, to not give in to anger. But Orlex shakes his head, puts his mask back on.
This is something I must do, little one.
Tizo dons his mask in turn. He chirps nothing more.
The final chance at liberation for the age.
You can't stand. You can't do it forever. Ah, I couldn't get out in time. That's my fault. Oh shit! Well played. Got out of there. There we go. Nice. No! What a read! Okay. Sure. If I could get out in time. Yeah, the stats are real. What? You landed on it, you dick! How the fuck? Alright. Oh, God! That knocked me back so far. What the fuck? And how do you get the ball and pass it already? What the fuck? Get me out of there. Just get me out of here. Extra damage as well, so that's pretty good.
Sky rings ash. Soon your pyres own mingle with them.
Just then, when the skies above begin to rain down fire, the fire throws of the cycle, the rites, and the end of the age. Oh, it's lit? It's lit? Ow! 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 Diesel will be back just in time. Yeah, I'm just gonna fucking do that at this point. Okay. Back at it. I wish I could grab that. Damn. Yeah, I'm just gonna fucking have to jump in. Oh my god.
Didn't see it coming.
You can't catch me! You can't catch me! You jumped this over for you. Oh wow. Okay.
Virtue plunged into the adversary's pyre.
So the false night wings bear their fangs at last. But that cannot be your finest effort. You think you deserve your freedom more than I? Then fight for it, damn you.
How he has changed.
I'm stuck. I'm stuck in the wall. I'm stuck. Door's stuck. Door's stuck. Help. Help. Door's stuck. I tried.
To each his own.
Okay, that was bad. But it's actually kind of fun. If I can get this right here. Okay, good. Oh, no! Really?
Now to the flame.
Throw it. Oh my god! What a play. Uh-oh. Oh, well played.
Exiles all
Can't
of
be helped.
glory to the scribes.
Doing a terrible job of zoning right now. Okay, like you should have
All
stars
of the
left.
true Nightwings gone.
Ah, I tried. What? How did you manage that? Can't catch me. You can't catch me. You can't catch me. You can't catch me. Orger stands breathing heavily. He looks back on the thin lake of flame that is a smoldering pyre before turning his attention back to your Trimavite. I'm so bad at timing that. How am I so bad at this? There we go. Oh, that hit? Like, jump over? Ah, I couldn't get my jump back in time. I'm so sad. I was actually confident I could do it. My shot actually came. What? Okay, so that just has an instant shot then. Oh, what? And how'd I miss? Oh, I thought I had all of them like perfectly lined up for that shot. I was actually proud of myself. I'm trying to throw that instead, but there we go. Yeah, can't avoid the reflections. Like, get out of here. Oh wait, does Orlight not get affected by that? I guess not. Yeah, that's a bummer. Oh, cool. Well, there's a chance. There's a chance. It's not a great chance. Oh, that's actually really good. I can't believe I got outplayed like that. That's insane. What? That didn't hit? I disagree, game. Okay, thank you. Oh my god. Nope, nope, go back. No, it's okay. Push that down. Alright. Tizo scoring all my points is kind of sad. Oh my god, I was starting to run forward and I realized I was in danger. Okay, cool. Well, that worked out. I have to throw it. Yeah, that was unfortunate. Yeah, man, he doesn't get pushed back by that, like, at all. I didn't see them down there! Oh, that sucked so much! I didn't even see that guy down there. I thought he was gone.
All of you, you shall rot here. You shall rot as I have all these many years. You, false nightmares, who would deny me once again my rightful liberty. You who deny that liberty to all the Druids you face and vanquish under the guise of the traditions of those blasted scribes. Come, let us continue with this glorious affair.
I have not looked over at chat in a bit. I don't apologize. I'm doing it intentionally. Oh my god. Okay. Get me out of there for a second. There. Grab this. Might be good. No! God! So fast. Hey, dude. Wait, you're back already? Oh my god. I think I got him, actually. Oh, it's not even close anymore. God damn it. No! Really? I disagree, game. Oh, good. Moon crest. Happy for you. So happy for you.
A bit of a blunder.
Okay. Can't even get back there, honestly. Oh, I didn't hit any of them. Okay. Let's get him on landing. Oh my god. I'm always shocked by how... there's a wall there, but sure, I guess. Alright. Sweet. Oh my god, you have to be kidding me. It comes back so fucking fast. This is so bad. Okay. Like, I cannot even get, like, in a position. Excuse me? Excuse me? Are they invuln? Is that a thing? Is that a possibility? Oh, I didn't want that shit. Okay, thank you. Oh, good. I'm so happy for you. God. I'm so happy for you. Jesus Christ.
Nightwings proved their worth. Rather convincingly, I must
Alright, let me look back to Shaggy for a second. I've missed a lot. I apologize. Send jumped out. Also, what's up, Cinder Vision? How you doing? What's going on, fam? Good to see you. Keep on going to your power? No. It looks like it was answered, but no. It does not look like you cannot. But also, if you get hit on your own power, you're like, well, shit. Now what? They are just straight up Tohoing my ass. Their tiny hitboxes were just not being touched at all. Oh gosh, that was bad.
Thus ends
Tizo
the
versus
liberation
Tizo,
rite.
the classic matchup that everyone's looking forward to.
The scribes have
Yeah,
chosen.
good to see you as well, though. This is definitely close to the best sports game ever. I really like Def Jam Vendetta though, or Fight for NY specifically. I would have to play that again. That might still be a favorite. That one is so fucking good. Oh god, I'm not gonna lie. I have not felt that nervous for a long time in a match. Oh, heart's beating, hands a little bit shaky. Feels good actually. It's nice to remember that I'm human.
A foreseeable outcome, and the one which we desire.
Look upon virtue from what you expect shall be the last time you see each other. Any moment now, the Shimmer Pool shall engulf her. Any moment now, she shall return to glory and join Volfred's agents in the Commonwealth to help them achieve the plan. Fight for NY does also, it does, but the end result basically at this point is, holy shit, 2 really good sports games. I guess Tony Hawk Underground as well. Damn, holy shit, 3 really good sports games with good stories. Any moment now, the cycle of the rights shall end. Until at least the dawn of a new age. Where's Evo Tizo? Because he has a goatee. He has one of those curly mustaches, but not one like you know, like Rookie. No, that one's that's a good person mustache. Any moment now.
And thus the scribes have
Thug
chosen.
Pro is this? Yeah, it does.
And thus the scribes
I need
have
to
chosen.
play the pro version at some
And
point.
thus the scribes have chosen. No. Nightwings. Reader. What have you done?
Well, I've never played Blood Bowl. I don't know what it is.
Unfortunate results, now coupled with an inauspicious turn.
Each prior time upon the fall of Solium, the Shimmer Pool has opened, following the Liberation Rite, and taken in whichever exile prevailed. But now, all is still, and the light of the stars above have all but died. You sense a growing fear that it is already too late, that the Shimmer Pool shall not reveal itself again. Orlick approaches, his head bowed.
The 8 scribes save their greatest treachery for last.
Then, something else catches his notice.
Wait.
A sudden rush of starlight cascades through the stillness of the summit. The Shimmer Pool has appeared again, different, somehow, but open. Gertrude looks upon it, but it does not engulf her, or at least not yet. Get you and some friends, play bowl 3, pick your favorite sharp items. You play Thug Pro like just straight up online? I actually did not know that about Thug Pro on the other hand though. But it's Warhammer football. Never done anything Warhammer either, but I mean I guess that'd be a great introduction to it.
It seems that was mistaken then. The 8 scribes, this is not their greatest treachery. It is their greatest jest. The Shimmer Pool is flung wide open. It seems that all are worthy now of freedom.
Orlick strides towards the Shimmer Pool, but
Halt.
Orlick glances over to the lone minstrel, almost in surprise.
The Shimmer Pool has lost most of its strength. You step inside, and you shall surely drown. Of that, I can assure you.
He laughs to himself at this.
Then, we have all been cheated. No, the Shimmer Pool is revealed, and one of you may still return as planned. But, as for who returns, someone shall have the tools. Ere in the last light of the stars extinguish, and the light cease to be. This is the final trial of the scribes. The final trial of the scribes. Then, our confrontation. The liberation rite. It was all meaningless. No. The victor of the confrontation is the one to make the choice among those closest to the scribes. Either the anointed, or they who anointed them. Then, we may still return, although perhaps the reading one may leave this place instead. But, it shall either be you, the reader, or it shall be either or. Virtue, please, make a decision quickly, lest it shall be for forfeit. I do not know for how long, much longer, the lights of the stars shall offer you this gift.
Yeah, he has the Giga Chat face. He is kind of a badass in the sports realm, honestly. Yeah, more for bets, but Thug was a better story for sure. It wastes just stupid fun. Yeah, it's like, if you're ever fond of the stupid fun and kind of that era of like the late 2000s where, you know, Jackass was kind of like prevalent, you'll definitely like Thug too. But I was not. I never really liked that humor all that much. To my own surprise, honestly. So I just never really, like, I played Thug 2 and I was like, I hate this immediately. I'm just not into this. It was not my thing.
We mislike having to rush so unnecessarily, and yet, we are decided here in this.
That humor got old quick. I mean, that's probably fair as well. The thing is, I didn't even partake of any of the Jackass humor. We just got into, like, the first, like, area, and I'm like, this sucks. I don't enjoy this, personally. I mean, people who do, great on you. And there's a few bits I've seen here and there, like, okay, these are pretty great, actually. But, damn, the overarching humor is just not my thing. Ebola is technically its own thing from other Warhammer properties. It's technically based on Warhammer fantasy, but it's different enough not to be entirely representative of its origins. Oh, interesting. I mean, as someone who's never touched Warhammer, like, whatsoever, like, I don't think even, like, any adjacent games either, like, Warhammer's a completely new thing to me. It might still be a good way for me to get into, like, even my toe into everything.
We believe it ought to be the reading one. Shall return. Go. Now, from this place.
Gertrude wishes to give up her freedom so that you may regain yours.
Very well. Reader, the choice which Gertrude has made, or rather, the choice which she gave, is now yours to make instead. This choice. May you keep bouncing back and forth like this, Absurd. It may until such a time as one of you is willing to accept the burden of the outcome of the choice. That is the trial, and I fear that there is little time remaining now. If you and your companion are too cordial with each other to accept that freedom, either one of you, then I shall gladly take it. Freedom ought be more than some flirtatious trifle to exchange. Rita, what is your will?
Damn. So I free myself, Gertrude, or like. Someone's gotta jump into the Kool-Aid. It might be delicious on the way down, but it could murderize you. Take like an hour? Damn, it's like a real sport.
Looks like we're gonna have to jump.
It looks like we're gonna have to jump, that's right. You know what? You know what? Your thoughts crystallize. You have chosen Orlek.
What? Orlek, you accept the reader's choice, or you shall make another. No, I shall not make another. I accept the reader's choice. The reader's mercy. Then it is done.
For a moment, Orlek appears to be at peace, and then he is gone. Orlek regains his freedom. Accept this, for it is done.
Godspeed, Orlek.
I hope Orlek goes up
By
and
the scribes.
immediately kicks him.
No
host's
stars
ass.
remain aloft. The cycle of the
Yeah, get hit by his unblockable overhead Orlek.
is finished. The Commonwealth. What shall become of it?
I like how he's just like,
Hey, overheads.
Nightwings. The opportunity to gain your freedom.
go
from
punch
the
a bureaucrat,
downside.
please.
Was it not enough?
There he goes. How does it all end? Yeah, throw many bricks. This is a guy who could just throw the whole damn house. That night, the exile Orlek returned to the Commonwealth. He was to be the last. The stars had faded, and the cycle of the rites had run its course. He found the Commonwealth in a state of unrest. Spurred by the efforts of 5 liberated exiles, Volfred Sandalwood's revolutionary plan had incited the masses. These exiles and the starless sky portended to the return of the scribes. The rulers of the Commonwealth pushed back. Fighting broke out in the streets, in spite of Sandalwood's intentions. It was then that the winged high wind remnants chose to strike. Allegations that the high wing remnants were in league with the Sandalwood were never proven. However, there was no denying the result of the two-prong attack. After enduring for almost a millennium, the Commonwealth had fallen. New Saharan Union declared its sovereignty in the next year. Among the changes its elected leaders ushered in, they vowed never to cast their people into exile, and they abolished the old Commonwealth decree forbidding literacy. Today, we still remember all of this. And remember the exiles of the downside, whose deeds led to the dawning of our age, whether they returned or not. Yeah, yes, we're better at ball. That's his L. He has to hold his L that looks like a very specific shape, like a ball of some sort. But yeah. Yeah, he went back up. Look at all of them. Complete your quest for freedom campaign. Of his liberation, Headwind was instrumental in the events leading to the fall of Commonwealth and was vital to the outcome of the plan. He was the one who led the raid on the stronghold, where Archjustice Androlopoulos IX was holed up when the fighting grew fierce with him, and then thereafter was one of the wing harps of the High Wing remnants, later identified as Fikani Shang. Which was care for it. Their bond was vital to the peace that followed. In times of difficulty, he would often ask himself what his old friend Jodario would have done in his place. Though they were separated by great distance now, they thought of one another and maintained their friendship through a relatively frequent correspondence via Messenger Imp. Hedwyn would often think back to the vow he made at the beginning of his quest for freedom. Although he cherished all the friendships he made, he had pledged to Jodario, Rookie Greentail, and the Reader, South Commonwealth since his life and downside yet, of the Reader, the Nightwings, that they might all be free again together. Endings, individual, a lot of endings in here, holy shit. He had broken that vow, for in the end, not all of them were able to return. A terrible guilt over this darkened his mood for a long time. However, the others whom he still knew lifted his spirits, much like he had often lifted others. All the Nightwings knew the stakes. While the others stood in the way with the Nightwings, were not all able to remain in contact thus. Hedwyn thought of each of them, and so in turn did they think of him, oft of him. Yeah, damn. Alright, we're gonna be here for a while. Our guys is gonna be here for a while. Once the rites had ended, the imp Tizo had a job to do. Quite unlike most exiles trapped in the downside forever. We can catch up a little bit here. The Lone Minstrel asked that he watch over the Black Wagon, which the Nightwings had used extensively for travel and for shelter all throughout their quest. Tizo obliged, for he knew that wagon as well as his drive imp inhibitants better than perhaps anyone.
You are a great champion.
Thank you, I am a great champion. That's right. What became of the wagon exactly was never verified as evidence of Tizo's thorough work. After that, he liked to while away his days with any of his friends, or else with fellow imps. Senna was sometimes called for his assistance, and Tizo was always happy to oblige. The two would often reminisce about their times with the Lone Minstrel. He often chirped about the Reader of the Nightwings, with whom he built quite a rapport. The Reader had understood him perhaps better than anyone. Indeed, Tizo would often express his wistful gratitude for all this time with the Nightwings, and their many adventures throughout the land that was always his home. Other than that, Tizo would sometimes help interpret for messenger imps relaying news to and from the Saharian Union. Or Saharian, I guess that's how you pronounce it. Despite having gained significant celebrity abroad, he never let it go to his head. And he would go fishing in the Sea of Solace every single chance he got. He's just a retired old man. He just wants to go fishing. He's like my dad. All right. I guess I'll just go up this side here with all the Nightwings, and then I'll go up the opposite side afterward. Everyone loves Tizo. He's impossible. Except for one guy, but we hate that guy. He's dead now. Well, we assume he's dead at least. After the cycle of the rites ceased turning, records of what happened to the Black Wagon of Nightwings became inconclusive and contradictory. Some of the accounts suggest that the exiles of the Nightwings who remained in the downside continued to make use of the Black Wagon as their place of shelter and their means of travel. However, there's no record of what happened to the wagon's contents, such as the Book of Rites or the Beyonder Crystal, said to be haunted by the apparition of Sandra the Unseen. One possibility is that when the Lone Minstrel took his leave, he took the Beyonder Crystal with him, for he was thus obliged. By his line of reasoning, however, the Black Wagon itself should have been taken also. Others remain skeptical that the Beyonder Crystal ever existed, or rather that the visitors it granted were anything other than the result of an active imagination or fever dream. The Bogdors of the Southern Bog offer another explanation, for they are familiar with finding and candy. Yo! Rev up that excitement because that gear gain is coming in hot. What's going on, fam? Good to see ya. How you and your community doing? Thank you for bringing your community in with mine. Happy to have you all here. You beat Bubsy 3D? Congratulations. How do you feel? Because you 100%ed it as well, right? Let me give it a quick shout out here while I still can. I need a vacation. I'll offer you a nice little vacation, a gaming vacation to a place called Bubsy 3D. It's on the Woolies planet. You can just drive over there and you have a great time. Also, what's up, Silver Raven? How you doing? I am pausing for a slight bit here because I am at the extraordinarily tail end of my first time playing Pyre, like the actual ending. I know there's like multiple and like adjusted endings for the end of the game and whatnot, but you know, just in case anyone is interested into playing Pyre and doesn't want anything ruined whatsoever, I love you, but I highly implore you to take off now because this is just the end of the game. It is finished. Incoherent screaming. Okay, yeah, but that's just Clappy on a normal day. That's Clappy on a game that he likes. That's Clappy on a visual novel. Clappy never stops incoherently screaming. As bong dwellers. I mean, if that's the new world order you want to make, 20, you definitely can. Did I say hi, you 20? What the fuck? What's up, 20? Well, congratulations on finishing Bubsy 3D. You are freed from its grasps. When do you play Bubsy 2? And or Bubsy 1? If there existed such an object in which the Sisters of the Arch have been expelled for more than 800 years, then that enchantment could have expired along with the light of the stars. Or the bit trip Rummer Bunny, Bubsy. Yeah, that's true. That's all. You're also right, Rum Rusher. When you're right, and you are so right now. What does would have meant? Actually, I should probably introduce myself real quickly here. Hi, everybody. Hey, name's Ryudo, variety streamer on twitch.tv.com. We're at the end of Pyre, as I mentioned earlier. But for the most part, I kind of just do a variety of games and whatnot. And now that my contract on my previous job has ended, I'm going to be streaming a little bit more here on this channel. Add an extra day for Wednesdays as well, so I can stream for the midday. And I'm going to be checking out some unique and intriguing games over the next so long until I get hired on back somewhere else. So that's definitely your kind of vibe. I would love to have you here in the future as well. Next up was Gex. I mean, Gex is not as bad as Bubsy in terms of gameplay, but Gex I just hate actually more than Bubsy. So that's saying a lot. That's saying a lot. But Bubsy was quite a trip. Bubsy never stops being a trip. As someone who's dabbled it, who's done it twice, or I should say, done it like 1.75 times. Yeah, no thank you. I wish not to go back. But yo, what's up, Lord? What's up, Twilight Cat, the Cabot? Hopefully you both are doing good. Nevertheless, the fates of Sandra and the Beyond the Crystal remain unknown. Yet those exiles of the Nightwing who claim to have seen this apparition all spoke of her with degrees of reverence, or perhaps a little fear. True. Alright, my homie. When the worm Gilman returned to the Commonwealth, he believed that he had regained something even more important than his freedom, his honor. Gilman relinquished his knighthood. Actually, what was your thought on the last boss, Clappy? I'm curious now. What was your feelings through the last boss? Because I struggled with it. I could not get my quails on the square, unfortunately. Oh yeah, absolutely, please. As someone who does not have work tomorrow, and for a while, please get some rest. Do it for me. Don't make my mistakes. And definitely rest well as well. Happy to have you here, but happier to have you resting. I hate every fiber of my being. All right, just curious. I'm glad it went as expected then. Gilman relinquished his knighthood and declined an opportunity to serve as the captain on the blood border. He was not interested in fighting any longer. Yet, as if sometimes the case with those such as he, a circumstance soon came about in which there came a need for him to once again make use of his military training. He fought that night of the scribe's return. Inspired by the liberation exiles, the people of the Commonwealth demanded new leadership. He fought with all of his might. He faced other worm knights. He cared only for the cause. When the matter was last put to rest, then Gilman truly knew his name knew his time as a knight had ended. He declared to all those in earshot that he would never fight again. Put away the blade, samurai style. And a small bit of help from us, though. Okay, that's good. I'm glad you didn't leave him hanging by his tail like that. That's very good. He would have collapsed under the pressure, I'm sure. You got the good ending. I thought I fucked up. I got the bad ending somehow. That would have been distressing as hell, though, if that ended up happening. Would have been really funny, but it would have been distressing as hell. Gilman will never kill again. No. He said I'll never fight again. He will kill again. You just won't know when he's gonna kill you. It's like a Christmas gift, but in July. It's a surprise to everybody. Just a little treat, a little murder as a treat. But the game doesn't save once you beat the boss, so I won. A new game with no save progress. Yeah! Hell yeah, gamer. I love that for you. I'm glad that you could walk in with so much hope and be left with nothing. Unless, of course, there arose some other extraordinary set of circumstances, again requiring him to fight, but he certainly hoped not. He still trained regularly, just in case, especially with his fleet-footed friend, Rookie Greentail. He was always grateful for having studied under the reader of the Night Wings, without whom he would never have completed his penance. Because of this, and perhaps because they were on the opposite sides of the world now, Gilman dedicated his life to them. And by that point, he had long forgotten about his days under the leadership of Sir Deluge, his former commander. Breaking free of his abusive leadership was his first step towards gaining a bit of self-respect. Gilman never did return to his homeland of Sea Dominion, and was content to lead a monastic life on a small residence in the hills. Which just is high up enough to make him keep striving to conquer his fear of heights. Other than that, an intense daily training regimen and the occasional visit from an old companion was more than enough to keep him optimistic and engaged. Get the best goddamn good and drink. I'm going to vibe to that velvety smooth voice of yours. Yeah, well, definitely get yourself some good and drink, and I hope that you enjoy the remainder readings of this game. Food? What the fuck is that? I will never blame Bubsy. He's done nothing wrong. I have no idea what you're talking about. He knew by then that honor was not something to be won, but a contract of oneself to be renewed each day. The Commonwealth had never provided a sense of home for the one that they called Bay the Bloodless, so she was surprised on her return that she is so well treated. Goods and drink, that's right. You can buy goods with foods and services. Oh gosh. Probably is too far away to be roasted any further, probably. But when he comes back, feel free to roast him again. But for just a little, just a small bit. Just brown him on both sides. She felt uneasy about it, and besides, she knew that she would do her best to fulfill the pledge she had made to her friends. Even she could not have expected the impact she would have on the events that followed, which gave rise to our Saurian Union. Sorry, I cannot say that. Based over the others on the night of the scribe's return, she did not take up arms, but spoke of the scribes with conviction and sincerity. Others were so caught off guard that it helped quell the danger of the situation. After the fall of the Commonwealth, there was a renewed interest in the legend of the 8 scribes, and many new interpretations of their histories and teachings. Bay found herself at the center of all this. Her way of speaking continued to compel a growing audience. She swayed many people from their astralist beliefs. Soon, the 8th word, which had lost favor with the people during the reign of the Commonwealth, sought her out and asked her to formally join. And she did, right away. And that's the theory of her set, believing that the 8 scribes were more than mortal and the worst divine. Okay. Through it all, she would wonder how her little friend Tizo had fared. While they were divided now by a great distance, he remained in her heart. Though they could not see each other any longer, Bay often thought about Jodariel and spoke to her as she were there. Bay tried never to make a decision without first consulting her idea of what Miss Jodariel might say. Bay was always devoted to her fate, but more so her friends. Bay joined a cult. She would make a good cult leader. I would follow her walking backwards into the sun. Many people in the Saurian Union cited her gentle manner and unwavering conviction helped them brave the changing times with courage and with grace. Dog. After Rookie Greentail earned back his freedom, he returned to a lavish welcome ceremony in the Commonwealth, as was the tendency for liberated exiles. It was everything he could have hoped for, and soon he was well off, surrounded by luxury and choosing between various exciting opportunities. However, he must have given in to his better judgment, as he did end up siding with Volfrith Sandalwood's revolutionary forces as he promised. On the night of the scribe's return, Greentail kept busy barking orders to Volfrith's agents as the situation grew tenser. He took rather well to leadership. When dawn finally came and it became clear that the Commonwealth that everybody knew would be no more, he realized many new opportunities awaited. He began quite a lucrative career for himself, manufacturing and selling replica merchandise inspired by the downside. His main struggle was to meet demand. An aspect of his conscience cautioned him against making light of such a thing, but the money was too good, and soon his family was as well off as he had always said. One of his orders of business was to seek out one of his old companions, Pamitha, to which he took a liking during their conquest for freedom. They bonded further over love of drink and support one another through uncertain times that lay in store. He also kept in close touch with Gilman, ever the perfect practice partner. They would train together, often taking care to stay in tip-top shape as much as possible throughout the years. Greentail always did his best to keep in touch with all of his many friends, and he knew that he owed his fortunes to them. He made a special point of staying close to the group, of friends he came to know so well during his time with the Nightwings, wherever they were. They shared a special understanding that put even Greentail at a loss for words sometimes. Oh. Moused over on quickly. Actually, let me grab some more water. I got a lot of reading to do. After the rites had ceased, Jordario journeyed back to the downside prairie, where she helped restore Hollowwood to livable conditions. She became well known and sometimes feared throughout the land, and many exiles often sought her out for aid with various matters. She refused most such jobs except the ones that she believed to be just. Through all this, she often thought of Headwind. Though they remained separated by an impossible expanse, they managed to maintain some correspondence via Messenger Imp and always remained friends. She often felt concerned for how Bay fared, now that they were separated and could no longer see each other like before. One day, news reached her that Bay had assumed high position in the 8th Ward. They were calling her a saint. Jordario had not wept in more than 30 years before then. Wow. Sometime later, she ran into Ignarius, wandering alone. The two of them grew close and soon took residence together. Who among them was fiercer than a common subject of the debate? Who was fiercer? It was a common subject of debate, excuse me. She continued training on her own, a regimen that grew stricter with each passing year. There were those who sought to train with her and sometimes obliged. There remained one other constant in her life. She would always remember her days amongst the Lightwings, and with fondness for the most part. Ugh. Yeah, just to this VOD. Yeah, sometimes the words get wordy. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine. I like reading anyway, so that's plenty good. Several exiles of the Nightwings cared more for the plan of Sandalwood than to return home from the downside. The crone called Big Bertrude was a prime example. She had found a suitable environment to live, within a dismal region known as Flagging Hands. There, she had built up a thriving place of business known to many exiles in the land. With the rites having ended, she returned to her preoccupations, working away, almost as though nothing had happened. When one gets to be more than 400 years of age, perhaps even the monumental events such as the culmination of rites or the collapse of the Commonwealth are seen as trifling matters. Much of her efforts was doubtless due to the influence of Sandalwood, someone who she had now admired for decades. She had made that clear that he could not requite her feelings for her, but what could have been a hurtful dismissal only led to a deeper understanding between them. By and large, Virtue kept focus on her work, whether casting small enchantments or imbuing talisman. The work brought her a sense of purpose, she would say. In the Commonwealth, such services were strictly forbidden, but in the downside, there was a real need for simple luxuries, which the competing slug market could not always provide. Thus, did Big Virtue continue to live up to her name, and the tales of her days with the Nightwings made her that much more the living legend. And so, yeah, where are they now? Yeah, this is the afterword. Where are they now? Most of them are downstairs, unfortunately. After regaining her freedom, Pamitha found herself in a difficult position. Having once betrayed the people of the Highwing remnants, she knew that she would not be welcome in her native home. She did not trust the Commonwealth either. Instead, she found her place among Wolfridge Sandalwood's agents, who were busy doing their part to fulfill the plan. The plans took certain unexpected turns, but in the end resulted in the outcome Sandalwood had envisioned. It was fortunate that the Highwing remnants arrived when they did on the night of the scribe's return. However, Pamitha denied any involvement with or foreknowledge of this. Ugh. Afterward, Pamitha played an active part in negotiating terms between Highwing remnants and a new nation that would soon become the Syrian Reunion. Mark survived and retired from fighting, having more friends to fight for. I thought Ike was fighting for his friends. Did Mark fight for his friends too? I don't understand Japanese enough to know what he's saying. I just figured he was saying, hold this tipper. Every time. Her previous attempt at something of the sort led her to her exile. She must have felt some satisfaction to succeed this time around. Sometime later, Pamitha had an unexpected run-in with Rookie Greentail, with whom she had spent a fair amount of time with while traveling with the Nightwings. Under these new set of circumstances, it turned out the two had more to talk about and rather more in common. They were often put to the test which one was able to outdrink the other. It is clear as to which one prevailed in the contest in the end. One day, Pamitha received an invitation to return to the Highwing Remnants, where she was to be fully pardoned. That is where she ran into her blood sister Tamitha for the first time since her exile. The reunion was not as amicable as Pamitha might have hoped, and Tamitha, still resentful of their history together, turned violent. Pamitha would later brush aside the incident, though always had an injury to show for it. Yet from that point on, the blood sisters were back on speaking terms, at least for the most part. Sometimes you gotta fight it out. That makes sense. Later, when asked, Pamitha Thane admitted that she felt as though she had no home to call her own. This is during the interview conducted with amid an extensive trip abroad, for which she had traveled thousands of leagues beyond the bounds of the Sarian Union. Pamitha continued to journey thus, citing that it reminded her of when she was younger and could fly unfeathered. Back up. When the cycle of the rites ceased turning, Volfra Sandalwood turned towards the starless sky and closed his eyes and prayed. It was all that he could do at this stage of his plan. He aspired to assemble with the liberated exiles, representing each of the 8 largest ethnic groups composing the population of the Commonwealth. They would stand together as the vision of the 8 scribes returned, inspiring the masses to embrace an older set of values from before the Commonwealth had tightened its grip. And Nephany and Heather live happily together. I should probably play more than like 1 Fire Emblem, honestly. 1.5 Fire Emblems. With the rites ending sooner than expected, this ideal scenario became impossible. Sandalwood's own freedom, for instance, was now forfeit, yet the plan did have contingencies. Word reached him that on the night of the scribe's return, several of his fellow liberated Nightwings stood together, and their voices echoed through the streets. It was vowed to Sandalwood that this stand against the Commonwealth be peaceful in its nature, but this proved to be untenable, especially after the Highwing Remnants repaired. Fire Emblem GBA is my favorite. I should play that one. I mean, I should probably play a lot of Fire Emblems. I should probably just finish 3 Houses. I'm bad at tactical RPGs in general, so here's 3 Houses. That makes it as easy as fucking possible for someone like me. There is speculation that their well-timed assault may have not happened by coincidence, though Sandalwood denied any involvement and regretted the bloodshed. Nevertheless, the main thrust of the plan had been achieved. Sandalwood kept busy after that, as much as possible, providing counsel from afar to those who would be at the forefront of the birth of the Sarian Union. Of course, being stranded at the downside meant there was only so much he could do. Resting assured that the future of the nation was in capable hands, he turned his attention to the remaining exiles of the downside. They might never return to that new nation, but at least they could experience its triumphs and struggles in some vicarious way, so he took to his old work, writing and printing. As literacy began to spread again throughout the Sarian Union, so did too the exiles' downside take to it. For his part, Sandalwood helped teach as many as he could. More than that, he provided the material to read, a semi-annual report about the latest events, both in the Sarian Union and the downside. This periodical gave many exiles something to look forward to. One of his allies in all this was his imp Tizo, with whom he traveled all the way across the downside. Sandalwood often cited Tizo as the wellspring of his own enthusiasm for a brighter future. Such was the creature's spirit. He welcomed the company of the reader and of the Nightwings at every opportunity, and counted them as a trusted friend and a keen editor. He was pleased to hear that his one-time friend Orlek had once more been a protective part of his society, yet he spoke little of their time together. As Volfrey Sandalwood gained more fame throughout the land for all of his sacrifices and contributions, it is said that he remained steadfast about 2 things. The first that was the cause itself was to remain in focus. The freedom that the people had achieved, it was a gift to be cherished, a set of values that needed to be nurtured. The second point he made was that he himself had little to do with the outcome. He would often praise the exiles of the Nightwings who stood with him, each in turn, by name. He never forgot any of them. One day, to commemorate his birthday, the people of the Sarian Union unveiled a monument depicting him and the Nightwings as imagined in their prime. While Sandalwood did not learn of it until much later, it is said that he was moved to tears then by the jester. It has since ensured that those of us with memories more fallible than that of Sandalwood likewise remember the achievements of his fellow former exiles in our cause. Engage. Which one's? I mean, I should probably not ask. I'm gonna ask which one's engaged. Like, I don't know. I just know there's Marth, and there's Roy, and there's Ike, and there's Robin, and there's Byleth. When it became a dating sim, that's hard to answer. Like, that feels like all of them, maybe. With the rights drawn to a close, the slug market's revenues fell I guess not say that word, it's over for me. And Falcon Ron fell a lot, and Falcon Ron was forced to liquidate his assets and close up shop. Yet, as sometimes the case with those of an entrepreneurial leaning, this time of hardship led to an epiphany, or at least a sudden change of fortune. One day, Falcon Ron had a run-in with a messenger and bearing news from the other side. Ron gave it to one of his remaining trinkets, which could not be sold. Ugh, I need more water. Yeah, that's right, Rum Rusher. There you go. If they're a smash, then I know them. With a few bonus ones here and there. The following week, the messenger imp returned to him, bearing a tidy sum of wealth and newly minted coinage from the Saurian Union. Falcon Ron cut a long-term deal with the messenger imp, then and there. Though his trade remained a gray area from a legal standpoint in the Saurian Union, the newfound fame of the downside caused Falcon Ron's goods to explode in popularity. He later signed an elaborate agreement with Big Bird Trudes and found a distribution partner on the other side through Rookie Greentail, whose own business had expanded. Especially in the Saurian Union, Falcon Ron's goods are still known for their superior quality, though he assumes no liability for any side effects. Oh, Ron. When you play this forward, which is a multi-generational game, so they want you to pair units so that your kids could be a second gen. Oh, okay. And get their parents' equipment and abilities. Oh, okay. Right. As the cycle of the rights drew to a close, it grew evident that a chance at freedom from the downside had forever slipped from Dalbert and Almer Olhart's grasp. Thus, they and the exiles of the Fate returned to Jormer Valley. There, they struggled to get by, as exiles of the downside tend to do. Sometime after the rights had ended, the Old Hearts at last heard that the news of the Commonwealth had fallen. This is well the fact, of course, but it brought old Dalbert great joy. Despite his forthright manner, he had no love for the nation that cast him down, along with his son. Dalbert Oldhart passed peacefully in his sleep before the next new moon. In his final days, he implored his son to undertake a pilgrimage to the scribes. Almer almost never shared his father's view of the scribes, but respected Dalbert's wishes, and so after a period of mourning, Almer began a new journey. Not a day went by that Almer Oldhart did not think of his father, and give thanks to him, and speak to him at morning and at night. Would that the stars yet shone, for surely Dalbert would be amongst them, smiling down at his son and watching over him and his kin. Now for the quote-unquote bad guys. Well, except for this guy, he's a bad guy. After the final liberation rite, Lindell refused to believe that the rights had truly ended. He would sit through night after consecutive night, staring into the blackness of the sky, waiting any kind of sign that he might gain another chance of freedom. No sign ever came. His fellow accusers started to express concerns for him. Survival had become their top priority once liberty had slipped from their grasp. But Lindell dismissed them all as weak fools. He insisted, rather forcefully, that any evening now, the stars would shine for him again, and to mark the way towards his inevitable freedom. He was, of course, mistaken. The others in the Tribute were left with little choice but to abandon him. After that, the exile became known as Lindell the Liar was never seen again. However, there have been sightings of a bedraggled demon who wanders the downside and bears Lindell cruel countenance, suggesting that he yet lives. Yeah, fuck Lindell. Got handled. He got handled. Oh yeah, I forgot there was a mobile Fire Emblem game, actually. I legitimately forgot about that. Alright, also a person who needs to get fucked. After all his life, Sir Deluge had fled from one danger only to find himself facing another. He escaped the war-torn waters of the Sea Dominion, he escaped the blood border of the Commonwealth, and now he escaped the rights. After the rights had ended, many exiles wrapped up in the ancient test were crestfallen, as their last chances to return to their homes were vanquished, along with the stars above. But Deluge did not mind, for this outcome meant that, at last, there was no burden of responsibility weighing down on him. While most of his fellow exiles of the Pyre Hearts yet long for the waters of the Sea Dominion. Driven as ever by their impulses towards conflict, Deluge settled down. With him remained one of his companions, one Lady Seagrass. Oh, hey. Who had taken a liking to him for some reason. for some fucking reason. Reportedly, they disappeared into the waters of the Warm Gulf. That's still blue body, okay. Which may begin to explain a significant increase in worm population observed in the vicinity. I was just kidding when I said he needs to get fucked. God damn it. So then, yeah, for sure. Get fucked, Linda. You can trust Vaughn. You can trust Vaughn. What's up, Corndan? How you doing? Good to see ya. Happy Thursday to ya. I hope the week's been treating ya heckin' good. After the cycle, the rites had ceased. Witch Umlahide had returned to the Flagging Hands region, where she sealed herself within the pit of Milthahide. Or Militha. I guess it's like Militha? That's probably how you pronounce it. There, even her fellow exiles have withdrawn, allegedly grew unnerved after a time, and left her to her vile work. Sometime later, the pit of Militha. It makes Malith. It has to be Malith then, right? Yeah, I'm going with Malith from now on. Erupted into flames. So intense was the conflagration that it could be seen all the way from Jolmir Valley. Arson was suspected, though the cause was never verified, and many bog dwellers in the region were forced to flee. A tempest blowing from the north finally quenched the flame. When the ashes settled and the grounds had cooled, the site of the fire was scarred beyond recognition. No trace of witch Umiltha. So Umiltha. Yeah, I guess it's Umiltha could be found. The contest, the pit of Milthae. I can't do it. It's over for me. I can't fucking do it. The pit of Milfs, which notably included a profane object to be the remains of Yushlak. All of it was gone as well. Back in the Saurian Union, Ilmides, repeated threats of return of Ilshlak were thoroughly investigated, and no credence was found to any of their claims. Pit of Milf, sign me up! Cordan rips off his suit, revealing a Chester Cheeto Speedo, and he's ready to jump in.
Looks like we're gonna have to jump.
All right. Barker Ashpaws never had much interest in return to the Commonwealth, for he always found his bylaws to be stifling. So when the rites ended, he did not care at first. He soon grew very bored. The rites had given his life a certain sense of structure he always had needed. He missed the raw anticipation of it all. He decided to continue conducting rites for the thrill of it. He bent some of the rules, replaced some of the objects, but it was close enough. His packmates and dissidents proved more than happy to participate, and thus they ran against each other back in the Jormar Valley. Gradually, other exiles familiar with the rites, as those who had not heard of it at all, started taking interest. They ended up giving Barker Ashfall some healthy competition. His old feud with Rookie Greentail ceased meaning anything to him, and he forgot all about it amidst his new pursuits. Ultimately, even Barker Ashfalls, who had left such a directionless existence at that point, found something of a calling through the rites. Whether he took those rites less seriously than any other exile of his time, or more, was oft debated by those who watched him work. Yeah, Barker invented basketball. Basketball too, even. Barker will always be balling. That's it. What's up, Grover? What's up, Equinox? Hopefully y'all are doing good. Shit, I'm out of water. But we're almost done. I just got to sucker through it. As soon as possible after Tamitha Thayan earned back her liberty, she rejoined her sisters of the High Ring Remnants in the mountains north of the Commonwealth. The Commonwealth believed that someone such as she could be rehabilitated throughout the years, spent in exile. Instead, her hatred for her ancient enemies only intensified. On the night of the scribe's return, the High Ring Remnants were poised to strike the Commonwealth in a decisive blow. They received credible intelligence about the expected positions of the Commonwealth leadership, and of specific weaknesses in the blood-border defenses anticipated that night. After a surgical procedure, Tamitha could fly again, almost as well as prior to her exile. She insisted on spearheading the attack of a squadron of the Harp's finest. They ascended on her foes exactly as planned. The chaos that had risen in the streets of the Commonwealth that night made for an optimal diversion. Nonetheless, the battle took its toll. Many of Tamitha's sisters fell. She herself sustained many grievous wounds, but ignored them all and fought with a terrible fury. By dawn, the leaders of the Commonwealth had been eliminated, and Tamitha was limping back towards the mountains. She would never fly again. Soon after the fall of the Commonwealth, Tamitha attended a debriefing in which her blood sister Pamitha was also in attendance. Tamitha was very skeptical that Pamitha could have played a beneficial role in the preceding events and lashed out at her. Pamitha made no attempt to elude the attack and was struck full on. This cost Pamitha the use of her right wing. Yet, after she recovered, she shrugged the incident aside and said that maybe they could call it even now. From that point on, the Blood Sisters kept a formal distance, but were cordial with each other. After the rise of the Sarian Union, Tamitha Thayan continued to serve as a flight tactician and remained respected and feared, even amongst her kind. However, without a word of rage, she grew more distant even than usual. Those closest to her surmised that her inability to reconcile with her blood sister was at the heart of this, though, for her part, Tamitha once never admitted to any such weakness. Yep, I can say her name, but not Pit of MILFs. I've struggled with it the entire game. Some words just get me good. Yep, the goo, but not on the record. Yes, let her get stabbed as a treat. Alright. When Manly Tinderstoff realized the rites had ended and that he no longer could return to the Commonwealth through his ancient means, he was outraged. He cursed the scribes, spewing forth a slew of blasphemy as to be very unbecoming of one of his high standings and bearing. When at last he calmed himself, he focused all his energies on attempting to find another means of homecoming. He managed regular contacts with his wealthy family on the other side via Messenger M, and used their vast resources to explore other means of escape. He tried using an elaborate pulley system. He attempted to retrofit a flying black wagon with superior propulsion. He tried an nth wrap, a hot air balloon, even prayer. Nothing worked. There was only one way to escape the downside, and now it was gone. Malathi. Oh, gosh. Tinderstoff bankrupted his family in these vain attempts. At last, such was his shame that he retreated to the teeming woods of the Black Basin, to Cinderroot. There he yet wallows, complaining to his comrades of the chastity who still put up with him, either about his own misfortune or the latest news from the other side. How many big games did Rita win? Yeah, I lost one against the Tamitha. And that was it. Man, he lost a Monopoly. Yeah, maybe you should have turned up. Maybe you would have had a chance. Maybe you shouldn't have given up, coward. Once it became clear to Ignarius that the rites were drawing to a close, even that it was time for him to temper to call it quits, but it was not time for Red Mage Susie to call it quits. In fact, it was only the beginning of the night for Red Mage Susie. Popping from beyond the shadows with really cool golfers in tow, she decided to storm the front of Rito Stream. But undeterred by the end of the game, she remained anyway, curious about how the game ended. Nonetheless, she warned the people who came in that Rito is a cool guy, but nonetheless, this is the end of Pyre. And so, if you have any comings of Pyre in the future, maybe it would be best for you to avoid this stream, as it is potential spoilers. But she laughed anyway, unafraid of the spoilers, and willing to bring her crowd in anyway, just in case they would enjoy such a joy. And then she turns to Ryudo and simply asks him to introduce himself. Ryudo obliges. Hi everybody, I'm Ryudo, variety streamer on twitch.tv.com for those of you who don't know me. We are reaching the end of Pyre, and I'm happy for you to join me. But just in case you missed it the first time, this is the end of the game. So, if you don't want to be spoiled on anything, now is a fantastic time to leave. I love you. I hope I get to see you in the future, but I do not want to ruin this game for you because it's story heavy and is absolutely incredible and excellent. But otherwise, hey, I'm happy to have you here. Susie nods. She says, that will do. And she kicks back with her delicious snacks of maple leaves and bagged milk, ready to enjoy the finale of the last few characters of Pyre. How's it going, Susie? Good to see you. Once it became clear to Ignarius the rites were drawing to a close, he knew that it was time for him and the Templars to call it quits. But first, he and the Templars, what are we up to today? More tales, by the way, Susie, I figure. But first, he and the Templars decided to celebrate And that they did for many, many nights. The revelry did eventually subside. The exiles parted amicably and went their separate ways. So we're getting near the end. Oh, hell yeah. Big games coming to an end. That's the month of January. You love to see it. You're on the downside then, in search for some meaning in his life. Someone's taking odd jobs requiring his brute strength. One day he ran into Judario, and without the pressure of the rites, they hit it off. That time. She denied ever enjoying his company, yet they never left each other's side. Though his glory days as the most powerful conductor of the rites had long since passed, he always enjoyed the fearsome reputation he had cultivated at that time. That's cute. In the aftermath of the final liberation rite, Orlek at last returned to his nation, one he had not seen in nearly 2 decades. He scarce recognized it. After all, it was in the midst of transformation, a social and cultural upheaval sparked by Wolfrid Sandalwood's plan. When Orlek witnessed the people of the Commonwealth gathered in solidarity under the black sky there on the night of the scribe's return, he looked on in silence for a time. Then the high-wing remnants descended, and a panic quickly spread amongst those gathered. A pitched battle erupted in the streets. It was chaos. Orlek observed all of this, then took a step toward the fray. He knelt beside the closest injured man to him. He staunched the man's bleeding and set an injured leg. Then he pulled himself to a safe corner of the street. Orlek's old abilities as a physician had not left him during all of his years. Thus did he aid as many as he could throughout that night until the danger passed. History would know him as the Demon Doctor, a term of endearment that stuck with him even after his horns decided to recede. He lent his skill and service throughout the birth of the Syrian Union. The one he called the Shadow of the False Nightwings was someone whom he thought of often. He knew that he owed his freedom to them. Having witnessed the aftermath of Sandalwood's plan, Orlek understood at last what his former companion wanted. Years ago, they had conceived a version of this plan. Now, Orlek found that he wished Sandalwood could be present to witness the reality of it. Alone with his thoughts, Orlek would sometimes visit the memorial to the fallen leaders of the Commonwealth. Though, other than such appearances, and notwithstanding his duties as a master physician of the state, Orlek led a very private life. Few have guessed that he was once one of the most accomplished rite conductors in the history of the Nightwings. History, of course, shall ensure we shall not forget. Yeah, Orlek got a good ending. That's funny. Yeah, that's funny. I'll be curious to learn more about it later. I'm sure we'll talk about it on the next Pyre cast, which, by the way, now that we've had a few folks in here, this is the reason why I'm not on camera today is because this is for a recording for the Visual Novel Sports Club. If I can actually do it right there. Cool. Run by Voice of Dog here. And this is the final one. This is going to be the finale of it. And I had to do the recording for it and everything. So I'm excited to see what they get as well. Still has to hold that L. Yeah, he has to hold that L for Elver. Sounds like a personal problem. Not my problem, though. After the cycle of the rice ceased turning, the lone minstrel bade the remaining Nightwings and take the Black Wagon and seek their fortunes elsewhere in the downside. Their parting was heartfelt but brief. He remained there at the summit of Mount Alodiel with Celeste, where two of them would chronicle the final outcome of the cycle. Neither Tariq or Celeste were ever seen again. We know all this now, we know all this now through song attributed to them. Some claim these songs originate in the taverns of the Syrian Union and were merely imbued with the weight of folklore. However, the exiles liberated from the downside corroborate with each other's claims, having met this duo that presided over the liberation rites. Another folk's tale suggests these minstrels were heralds of the scribes, have fulfilled their obligations, they departed the world we know, and rejoined their patrons. Damn, I need a patron. One of their famous songs described another, simpler outcome. The two gave up their duties to the rites in favor of a life that they could share together. In any case, they are likely to remain the subject of such verses and such songs, for it was they who watched over the rites and ushered in our times. There is one more account which warrants mention. The Nightwings conducted the rites under the guidance of a reader. Little is known of them. However, some accounts of them begin to paint a picture. We know they were of common birth. Raised parentless, a product of the foul work on the blood border. I almost said Bloodborne. The journey to the downside left them close to death. It was then that the Nightwings found them. They brought them from the brink. They showed them the path. They pressed onward with the others. They did not know how far their path would lead. Thus did the cycle of the rites commence its final turns. When the final rite arrived, the reader's freedom was at stake. In the end, however, they remained in exile. From that point on, accounts of them diverge. It is said the voice which troubled them, they never heard again. They say they opted for a place to settle in the downside. Though, whether that is true, only they know. I don't know. Someday, perhaps, that reader's own star shall emerge. Then it shall pierce the dark of night in all of its brilliant glory, until such a time, and ever after, all of us give thanks.
Their journey began on a barren waste where the reader arrived, afraid and alone. When they arrived, the book of rites awakened the Nightwings. And
Yeah, I'm drinking it in.
they follow the stars, bound together, strands in our brain till the end. We sing of the last of the Nightwings who, having broken the cycle, shall live on in song.
Honestly, I've only listened to most of them.
Headwind prevailed and strode the path that his heart laid before him.
And I haven't played most of their games,
He
so
has found his way home.
I think Transition is obviously the best. Just listening. Sorry, I'm just still drinking it in. Don't mind me.
Rookie Greentail has proved his worth and returned to his family by the grace of the scribes. They follow the stars, bound
But yeah, the music is really, really good in this game. Like, very, very good.
strands in a braid till the
But it's not something that really hits home by just listening to the album outside of the game. But now I have the game in there.
untouched girl.
It's good. It's very, very good.
Here's the scribes in the world all around her.
So it definitely moves up in rank for me in that regard.
They have guided her home.
That's also a very good picture of everyone, honestly.
Sir Gilman the Bold, ever in his quest, finding honor and glory, he has found his way home. Paramount the Thane, having pleased
Oh, it's Thane.
the scribe, seeking only forgiveness. She has found her way home.
I assume that's Reader in the Shadow.
They follow the stars,
After one shot of double Everclear. They made Everclear 2.
strands in a braid till the end.
the bog dweller Gertrude kept their foes at bay with her finest enchantments. She remained till the end. The reader at last made the night wings whole, having bound them together. They remained till the end.
But yeah, this credit song is way good. I pretty much enjoyed this game a lot. It took a while to finish it, but I never stopped thinking about it, despite the long break that I had. Sort of good one from behind, kind of looks like wobbly.
We shall find a way home. We shall find a way
Yeah, and Wobbly was there too. Wobbly comes in, decked out in full gear. All right, I'm ready to play some sports, y'all. Wobbly, the games have been over for 100 years. Shit. That's what I get for repairing my motorcycle before I left. Yeah, still looking for the still on the longest drive. That bus actually carries Wobbly's entire team in there. Carries the Nightwings in there. That's the real secret of the long drive. Look at all them books that I cannot read. Organization teams come and think. Oh, that. Well, I mean, probably not actually, because I mean, at least that song was very literal, I guess, at that point. So it's probably not as bad, honestly, but. I mean, I feel like any translation of anything always will be, you know, effort in any sort of localization. I think of, whatchamacallit, the final song in Nier Automata. I won't say much more than that because it is partially spoilers, but... I think of that song a lot, and I'm like, oh god, that is an incredible song, but holy shit, that one might have been a real pain in the ass. The new state that hopefully won't get corrupt. I'm sure nothing will ever go wrong. Power has never corrupted anyone, voice log. It's fine. It's fine. Choose every versions of each character's fate in that song. Oh, did it actually change depending on their fate? Oh, in that case, that might suck. Never mind, that might really suck. Oh, they get toggled on their fate. I was trying to listen for that. I'm like, it seems kind of like broad enough that it could be either or. Oh, fuck. Yeah, okay. Maybe that sucks. A song that has, and then they all got out. And then they all just walked out. They could leave. When shit sucks, hit the bricks. Yeah, this game's great. Nothing else to say about it, honestly. I'm just like, I'm kind of just drinking it all in. I'm just like nodding to myself and kind of like vibing my chair quite a bit to the theme song. It's just like, yeah, that was truly an excellent game. That was really, really good. Because we weren't being little shits and in the right's early version. So I guess now at this point, it's just kind of a curiosity game of like, do I play through the game multiple times, see different endings and outcomes? Do I just kind of research and do the endings on that? And I'm kind of leaning towards more of that aspect because I just kind of know I won't have a lot of time to go back to Pyre at this point to play it through multiple times. So I'm going to see if there's like any sort of like general explanation of certain things so I can just kind of re-up on it to be a little bit more in the know. Because I just do not think I'll have... I think if I were to rather spend my time instead of playing Pyre again, I would rather play something else super giant, honestly. I think that would be the biggest way I could spend my time in terms of, you know, embracing Pyre or Pyre-likes again. With modded characters, are there modded characters in this? Or I guess, are there mods? I mean, I guess it's just always assume there's mods. People will figure shit out. Someone's making Sonic heroes in Unity, so I guess anything's possible. Just got Tizo's having sex with his wife. And she said Tizo was the best she's ever had. The announcer's gonna never forgive that. But he can't say that he got outdone by an imp. Can't let the people know, unfortunately. He's too embarrassed. We'll never live that down. And you know what? Fuck him. Fuck him. At least he wishes he was. Hinker's like NBA Jam. That would be sick, actually. In fact, I don't even need that. I need big head mode. Someone give me big head mode. That's what I'm looking forward to in this day and age. Give me the funny big head guy. That's the magic right there. Well, that said, that is it. I don't think there's much else to say. That game was absolutely incredible, and I really thank you all for joining me on this journey. As I kind of mentioned before, I'm gonna turn on some music. Fuck it. Oh, that's louder than I was expecting. In my ear, at least. There we go. But you all are doing fine. I'm glad it is finally done. I'm legitimately just jazzed that it is finally done. I'm so happy. Yeah. Diesel's head game goes wild. Amber, this is all your fault. As he said, she being the announcer's wife. I can't believe we're talking about the announcer getting cucked like this. Live on twitch.tv.com by Tizo. Oh, gosh. Well, that said, you know, I don't think there's much to say, honestly. I think at this point, the kind of other things I want to just remind people of is that Saturday will be normal stream again. This time I do have the Rena Hero working, so we'll be continuing that on Saturday as long as we can, as long as it doesn't break again. Outside of that, what else is there? Monday next week, I'll be doing the Archipelago GG with Teddy Ross. I'll be on Secret of Evermore, and Teddy will be on Dark Souls 3. We'll just see how far we make in like 4-ish hours was what he was kind of saying, so I am down for that. Then outside of that, the next following week, Monday, on MLK Day for the US side of folks, I'll be doing a stream with Boix, and we'll be playing through some beat-em-ups as well over Fightcade. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll make Mondays like my Mashup Mondays, and I'll just like hang out with someone different every Monday for as long as I can. And then January gets a little bit sloppy from there because I'll be going to MagFest, and I'll be going to Frosty Fausting, and I'll be staying in Chicago for the Near concert. So the second half of February or of January is going to be a little bit more sparse, so I do apologize ahead of time, but nonetheless, greatly appreciate you all supporting the channel, coming through, sharing things, you know, subbing, following. Everything has been super appreciated and hyper noticed this past, like, you know, year again, and I want to just thank you all so much. That said, let's see who's doing some gaming here tonight. Who's gaming out here? Okay. All right. All right. I'm gonna give you all a choice. We have Step Mania, which is DDR for the computer, basically. We have Monster Hunter World, and we have Elden Ring Co-op. What would you like to see? Yeah, Happy New Year, Blake. Oh shit, Dev! Happy New Year to you too as well. Thank you so much for that. I greatly appreciate it. Now we can actually potentially do a hangout because my schedule is kind of open until I have to go on trips at this point. You been lurking? I've been working on finishing this game and not getting killed by Orlek. All right. But yeah, we got dancing. We got Monster Hunter. We're about even. I'm about to flip a coin on this. Coin flip. Heads will be dancing. Tails will be something else. Or will be Monster Hunter. All right. Here we go. Yep. It's chunky, but it's flipping. All right. It's heads. All right. Sent me too much for 10 p.m. I vote Monster Hunter. It's too late. I already flipped the coin. It's over. It's over. It's okay. She has a very cute VTuber, so you won't have to watch her like move around and be busy. You just get to vibe in the music, honestly. Plus, I rarely get to raid her anyway because she starts so freaking late because she's West Coast. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and raid Anya. So definitely go enjoy the music over there. Enjoy the good vibes and everything like that of cool VTuber folks. And as for me, I will see you all on Saturday. But until then, take care of yourselves. Have a good one. Stay cute as always. Stay safe out there. And until next time. I'm pretending I'm doing a peace sign to the camera because you can't see me. You can't see me. I'm John Cena. You can't see me. Peace. Take care, y'all. Have a good one.